Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So we are going to be discussing faith in this video. There's a lot to cover, so there will be a part 2 to this because stuff started popping off even tonight. Faith is still lying, of course, as usual, because she clearly doesn't know how to do anything but lie. The first thing we're going to watch is the interview she had with the King James show. I absolutely love and adore this lady. I think she is spot on everything that she's saying. And I think she did a beautiful job in this interview. She also interviews Faith's father, which I think was wonderful. She also managed to shut Faith's pie hole every time she tried to interrupt her dad. So it was wonderfully done. I loved it. Anyways, we'll get into the rest of what happened. I know tonight Faith was caught trying to get somebody to help her defraud the government. What she wants is to be able to make all the money she wants in the world, probably scamming people on TikTok. But she wants somebody to hold that money in an account for her so that she does not have to report it to Social Security. Well, she's been caught. I guess this was recorded, and now all of TikTok has the recording, and well, people are steady going to be reporting this to Social Security tomorrow morning as soon as they open up. So good luck with that one, Faith. It's just astounding because she tries to put off this whole, I don't understand what I'm doing. I have brain damage. I'm this. They tried to pull the whole, she has the mentality of an 11-year-old, but I'm sorry, 11-year-olds don't know how to do tribal loans, which she has 9 tribal loans out that are outstanding. She also has several outstanding overseas loans, and she has multiple outstanding U.S. loans. So, yeah, 11-year-olds don't quite know how to do that. They also don't run around scamming people out of thousands of dollars. So, with that, let me shut my pie hole. Let's get into this video.
So I have no reservations towards you. I do towards the things you have done and the things you don't take accountability for. But at the end of the day, you're a stranger on the internet, and I'm here to mediate. It's the King John show, not because it's about my opinion, my feelings, my perspective. I'm just here to host the show. It's like the Jerry Springer show. It's like the Dr. Phil.
I understand that, and I'm grateful that I get to come up here and say my piece with everyone muted, because I just want you to know that I'm not the person that people say that I am.
Right.
Okay? I'm not a pathological liar.
Right.
I understand that people are hurt. I understand that I hurt people.
And this is exactly where Faith first messes up, is she thinks that she's going to manipulate KJ. She thinks that she can lie to KJ, and KJ's going to believe whatever the hell she says. You know, like the whole, I'm not a pathological liar. People keep saying I'm a horrible person. You are a horrible person, Faith. I don't care if this girl has a disability or not. That does not excuse her behavior and her actions. And guess what? She's not going to be able to get anything over KJ.
But what I'm not going to sit here and do is have lies spewed about me, is have people bullying me to no end, especially someone like Exposehov and Mikkel and Diva. She streams me every single day and follows me around like to no end, and it's not okay.
No, technically, what's not okay is lying and scamming a buttload of people in the amount of thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. That's what's not okay. Because she put this all out on the internet, yeah, people can stream her, people can make videos, people can post about her. Yeah, just because she says it's not okay, it's because she doesn't want more people to know who she is, what she's doing, what she's about, so that it's easier for her to scam more people. But since TikTok now knows exactly who she is, it's going to be a little harder for her.
And regardless of what they think I've done or what anyone thinks I've done, I'm a human being. Okay? Yes. I haven't honestly, I have told people that I'm like this, and I'm my own human being. They know I'm disabled. They know the struggle of me moving out. And for people to say, oh, it's been 8 years, why haven't you moved? Because it takes a lot more than just $19,000 to move out.
Wow. Okay. I was unaware of that. I moved out recently 3 months ago on $3,000. So I don't know what kind of house or whatever she's trying to move into. Look, she wants to be able to go into her own place, have the internet pay for all of it, and she would like for the internet to pay for her live-in 24-hour male boyfriend nursing assistant to wipe her ass and do everything she needs. No, that's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. She is living in a land of delusion. And she admits that she knows this. She admits it, but she only admits it and uses it when it's going to benefit her, or at least she thinks it's going to benefit her.
It really does.
More than $19,000.
No.
Faith, hold on, expose, let her talk. Can you put the camera stable?
Yeah. Hold on.
I'm really confused. You said that, you made a mistake in the past, this, that, and the other thing, which all humans make mistakes. You're able to make mistakes in life. For 6 years, Faith, you've been doing the same thing.
You have no idea what I go through on a daily basis.
Faith,
You have no idea how.
Faith, sorry, expose. Faith, can I interrupt? You're right.
Yeah.
None of us have any idea what goes on in your life, how you feel, what it feels like to be you. You're absolutely right. But in the same breath, we don't have to know what you feel and how you feel to empathize with you, to sympathize.
You don't have to.
But we do. I feel horrible for your situation because it clearly affects you, but you're using that to monetize. You're using that.
No, I'm really not. If you actually look at the facts, despite what everyone else says, if we had a conversation and I showed you receipts, you would understand.
I understand.
But you're letting all these people in the box say all these things when it's not coming from me.
Okay, first of all, I would like to correct myself. It is the King John show, not James. I do apologize for that. I highly recommend anybody on TikTok checking her out. I think she's absolutely wonderful. However, with that out of the way, because I was like, oh my God, I just read it. It's King John, not King James. Anyways, yeah, because if she only listens to Faith, she's only going to get lies. That's why KJ has other people in the box talking, because at least she'll get some truth from other people. You won't get that with Faith.
Well, that's why, and that's why I said you're more than welcome to be here, because your perspective, your opinion, it matters. But Faith, the thing is, you are sitting on social media in front of hundreds of thousands of people. Every single day, there are people coming in and out of your live stream, and people like Diva and Expose Hub and all these people are watching you manifest behaviors that you've manifested with lots of other people. Your behavior has become habitual. So it's not about receipts. It's not about what they can show. In actuality, it's you putting out these behaviors yourself. For example,
can I ask you something?
Absolutely.
Okay, so first of all, I have never made anyone gift me. And this is fucking ridiculous. Like, this is ridiculous. I do not make people gift me. If they gift me, they gift me. If they don't do it with good intentions, that's on them.
And what's really messed up is she keeps saying this over and over and over, is if you gifted me with good intentions, then that's on you. They did. Everybody who gifted her money did it with good intentions. She told them that she had to move out because she was being horribly abused by her parents. She didn't say, I need to move out in a year, or I'm moving out in 5 years. She said, I need to move out now because I'm being abused. Can people help me? So people helped her. They gifted her. They gave to the GoFundMe. And all that money went elsewhere. It didn't go to anything she said it was going to go. And she's still trying to twist this on all the people that donated the money to her, not to herself. She knows she's the one that lied. She knew what she was doing, but she's never going to take accountability. Instead, she's going to blame everybody who gave her money and say, well, you gave it to me with, oh, well, that's your loss. Like, what the fuck?
Absolutely.
No, this is the issue, Faith.
What you do is ask people for money to move.
Expose, help, hold on. Faith, you're right. You don't hold a gun to anyone's head. They're not compelled to gift you. They're not obligated. But the story you tell is a sad story. And people...
It's not sad.
It is sad because we don't, like you said, we don't know what you're going through. And for us to empathize and sympathize, our actions also speak as...
I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just asking you to treat me like a human being. And
you are a human being. And you
not
are
you,
like
not
a
you.
human being.
Because you've been nothing but kind.
Here's the thing, is Faith is being treated as a human being. She's being treated like any other human being who scams and lies to people. I mean, what she's really wanting to say is, I want everybody to treat me like kinder or take into consideration that I have a disability. And I want all of you to feel sorry for me because I have this disability. And I want you to treat me better because I have this disability. No matter what I do, no matter what, if I lie to you, if I scam you out of thousands of dollars, I want you to treat me a totally different way because I'm in this chair. That's what she really wants to say.
But I don't want you to listen to everyone in these boxes instead of listening.
I'm not
to
listening.
them.
Faith, the thing is, I'm not listening to anybody. I'm not judge and jury. It's already what you've put out here. The thing is, you are sitting here not understanding that you are doing this in front of hundreds of thousands of people every year, every day, however many are coming in and out of your live streams. And these people also have a right to know that there are people out here still waiting for their money. There are people out here who feel that they gave you money, not because you asked, but they wanted to help you. They wanted you to have a better life, to get out of where you are. And yes, it's really expensive, but the support you have, the people who have been supporting you would have continued if they saw that you were doing something. How did you generate? But the thing is, how did you generate like 19,000?
Money is one thing. But family,
So stop asking for it if you can't do anything.
Gucci, shush, let me speak.
Okay, babe,
Okay.
you go ahead.
Yeah, I know. I'll make this quick. I didn't come here to argue.
Take all the
I'm not
time in the
asking
world.
anyone for shit.
Yeah.
I'm not asking anyone for anything. I haven't asked for anything for the past 4 months. And I have been scrutinized and crucified and all of the above. And I don't understand. I really don't understand why I'm being gifted. And people make assumptions that I am asking. I'm not asking.
But you were asking, Faith. That was the whole point of going live and telling people this sad sob lie of a story that you were being horribly abused at home and needed to move out right away. Yeah, that was you asking by saying you didn't have the money and that you needed to move right away. You see how that works, Faith?
Okay? People give me. If they feel bad for me, you shouldn't gift. Period. Don't do it out of pity and then ask for it back. That's insane.
No, what's insane is that you ask these people to help you, and then when they find out that you lied to them on why you wanted the money, then they started wanting their money back. That's what is pissing you off. And you can't give it back because you spent it on all kinds of shit that you didn't need to spend it on.
That's absolutely nuts.
Yes.
If I gifted you right now everything I have in my clip or everything
I would block
that
you.
I have monetarily, I would do that without any expectation.
Hey, can I tell you? I would block you. I would block you. Knowing your situation, I would block you before you even hit the send button. I would block you. Not to be disrespectful, but because I would never accept that from you. Why? Because if I knew you and you were gifting me, it means that you and I have some sort of relationship, correct? It means that you and I have some sort of online friendship. And if I were to accept money from you, it's me taking money from all the people giving you money. And those people are giving you money to help you. They're not giving you money to re-gift it. They're not giving you money for you to be generous, to show support. They're giving you money to help you better your life. And if people are getting angry and upset and frustrated about it, can't you understand that? Put yourself in their positions, okay? Yes, they don't understand what you're going through. Yes, we will never understand, but every single human being has issues. Faith, if you want us to treat you like a human being, understand that you are being treated as a human being. You are being treated equally. If you were anyone else, they would be doing the same thing, because what you have done in a textbook is called scamming. In the textbook, it's
But
called
why?
scamming.
Why is it
Yeah, see, Faith's whole thing on why is it called scamming? Because she thinks that being disabled should give her a pass at being a crime bag. Okay? A lying crime bag. That is what Faith is. She fully believes that being disabled should give her a pass. That she should be able to act and do whatever the fuck she wants and nobody can say anything about it.
called scamming? If it's genuinely, okay,
You are misleading
let me explain it to you like this. Let me explain it to you like this, okay? My intentions for moving have never changed. The money is one thing, but you have to understand, I beg of you to understand that it's not just
I'm
money.
nobody. You don't need to beg me to understand anything. You've put out a digital footprint. It's you who needs to clear your name. It's you who has to take accountability.
And
It's
I want you to understand that genuinely, it's not just money. You have no idea what goes on in my family. So for people to call me a pathological liar is insane, because my parents, as much as they care for me, there's a difference between a caregiver and a parent.
Yeah, no, there's not. Because a parent is a caregiver for their child all the way up until they move out of the house and even afterwards. There are some parents who are still caregivers to their children because they are disabled and they're living out in the real world. But they're caregivers and parents. They kind of go hand in hand. You know, as a parent, you have to care about your children and take care of your children no matter what, especially if your child is born with a disability. They care for you. Now, the only reason that her parents get any assistance through the government is because one of the parents can't work. Somebody has to always be there at all times because she needs 24-hour care. You know, even though she refuses to change that diaper of hers all day long because it takes 5 minutes out of her time of being on TikTok or Meet Me or wherever else she's going. And she refuses to take a shower because, again, it would mean that she'd have to get off the internet. It's she's delusional. Again, like I said, she lives in a land of fucking delusion.
A caregiver is someone that cares for you and helps you physically. A parent is someone who parents and says, hey, let's talk about the issues you're going through. Let's talk about how you feel. Let's talk about all these things. And if I can't go and feel safe going because my parents do not allow me to go.
Wait, can I ask you a question? Sorry.
What's that?
Can I ask you a question? If you watch some of the videos of you talking to your parents, do you think that the outside world, the public, understand that you can't have a conversation with them? Or do you think that they see you being reactive and your parents not being able to talk to you? Therefore, how can they be parents that you want if they're not able to communicate with you because you're explosive? Because that's what you're showing social media. You're showing social media you abusing your parents verbally, taking advantage of them, mistreating them in public to people.
Okay, but they don't see what my parents do to me.
Absolutely, because your parents are not
builds up.
You are, darling. You are live streaming what you are doing to your parents. And the thing is, no one is ever going to see that because the digital footprint that you are leaving is you verbally abusing them, not the other side, love.
But see, here's the thing. We may not see what's going on, but Faith herself has told people how her parents are, quote unquote, abusing her. The fact that they won't just let her go off in the sunset in her wheelchair and live at a hospital, a regular hospital, is them abusing her. The fact that they won't let her just get on a plane and fly to New York to some random person's house that she met on TikTok and expecting them to wipe her ass 24/7 is not them abusing her. Them telling her, no, Faith, that plan is horrible because you haven't even bothered to research anything, is not them abusing her. But she has said all these things, and that is how they're abusing her. The only person abusing anyone in that house is Faith. And I pretty much say that all of the police reports of Faith being the abuser when it comes to domestic violence and attempted murder on her mother, that would say a lot, because if her parents were actually abusing her, where are those police reports? The only ones that were able to be FOIA'd are the ones where Faith herself is abusing her parents.
Do you understand?
How do I leave the footprint of them hurting me so everyone will shut up?
You don't leave a footprint like that. You don't create that footprint at all.
There is no creation. They're already doing it.
Yes, but the issue here is that image. Oh, goodness gracious me. Bella Bonita, thank you so much. Holy crap. That was a fresh ad break that went right through my tummy. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Pup Dexter. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Faith, the issue with what you are saying is that you are not acknowledging that you are showing a certain thing, and this is what people are judging you on. And people are entitled.
I'm explosive. I'm aggressive. I can easily admit that. But what I'm not going to admit is the fact that people don't understand that at the end of the day, I am a person that genuinely wants to leave my house. But if there are outside circumstances preventing me, do you know what delusions of grandeur are?
Yes, it's what people presume you have, darling.
Yes, and I agree. But you have to understand that me, as a human being, thinks that I can do something that
But no, but
I
that's
wholeheartedly, if you ask me, can I run a marathon? And I'll say, yes, I can. Because I think
not delusions
that.
of grandeur. You are capable of doing that. Perhaps not running to the full speed that you would like, but you are capable. If you go for therapy, if you keep going at it, you'll be able to walk. Not the way you want to walk, but you'll be able to at least start taking steps. But you do need to take steps, Faith.
Delusions of grandeur is a person's belief that they are someone other than who they are, such as a supernatural figure or a celebrity. A delusion of grandeur may also be a belief that they have special abilities, possessions, or powers. Delusions are generally the result of a mental health disorder. But see, here's Faith. She wants to keep using this as an excuse. Well, my mind says one thing and my body says another. Yeah, we all have that problem. Okay. We all want to be something or have something that we cannot actually be or have. Are we out here using that as an excuse to scam thousands of dollars off of people? I mean, my God, you scammed over 90 grand, then another 19. Like, and now you're $20,000 in debt of people you have scammed. Like, where you don't get a pass because you are fucking disabled. Stop trying to do that. You want to sit there and continue to say, I'm a human, but I'm a human. Yes, you're a human. And you will be treated as a human, exactly the way you deserve to be treated. As a human who has scammed and lied to people for over 5 or 6 years on the internet. You are being treated exactly per your actions and your behavior. You're an abusive, entitled, ungrateful, mean little bitch. And that is exactly how people are going to treat you because that is how you behave.
And the thing is,
Yeah.
delusions of grandeur and having an imagination and also having goals are three different things. And there are goals and there are delusions of grandeur and then there are complexes. And you need to have goals. You need to put away the complexes and the delusions of grandeur because delusions of grandeur are not positive. It means that you are a little Lulu and you don't want to be saying that on the internet. So, Faith,
I mean, I will honestly say, I will say that my brain, and this is just an education for everyone else.
right.
I have atrophy in my brain, and this is not an excuse. This is a proven fact. I can show you my brain scan. Okay? I have dead spots in my brain, like atrophy. And that makes decision making and things of just logical things. very hard
I'm
for
going
me.
to stop.
Yeah, I'm going to stop her there too. In other words, Faith should not be allowed to handle any kind of money. She shouldn't be allowed to pay any kind of bills. She shouldn't be allowed to have access to a bank account, a Cash App, a PayPal, a Venmo, a Chime, whatever the hell it is. She should not be allowed to have access to any of that because she is now trying to say that she does not have the ability to make adult decisions. Great. Then take all of the adult decisions away from her, which means the ability to make payments online or accept money from people she's trying to scam.
The reason why I'm stopping, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm really not because I'm going to say this as politely and as nicely as I possibly can. You're sitting here saying that you have attributes. Okay, cool, right? On a brain scan, cool. But you're smart enough to take out loans from overseas. You're smart enough to set up GoFundMes. You're smart enough to talk to people on the back end. You're smart enough to collect money on Meet Me, on TikTok, on
I
Facebook.
didn't collect anything.
You collected.
Faith, let her have her say.
You collected all this money. I'm not saying that you don't. I'm not at all. I can never ever be in your shoes. I don't understand what it means, but I'm also not going to talk to you like a child. I'm going to talk to you like an adult because that's what you are. I'm going to be as frank as with you as possible without hurting your feelings. You have to take accountability. You have to own up to your mistakes. You cannot keep saying, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Faith,
No, ma'am. No,
we're having
ma'am.
a
No, ma'am.
conversation. So, Faith, when she's done talking, you can respond, but please listen to.
Oh, poor Faith wants to be treated like an adult, but then she throws a fit when the truth is thrown out at her. and she's not allowed to overtalk them with her bullshit and lies. Poor little Faith.
Yeah, she's just talking to you, girl. No one's attacking you here, I promise. This is a
You can sit and
conversation.
say all day long that you've taken responsibility and you've taken accountability for your actions. Unless you put forth an effort to actually own up to everything that you have done, either on social media or to your parents. You keep saying that they're your caregivers. Cool, but they're first and foremost is they gave birth to you. No matter what they say to you, those are still your parents. You will never, ever sit and tell me that just because you feel some kind of way, that you have a right to treat your parents like that. But let me tell you something,
Yes,
young
I
lady.
do. Of course I do.
No,
And let me
you
explain to you
don't.
why.
No, you
will
don't. No,
explain to
no,
us,
you
don't
don't.
worry.
I have seen a lot of things, and I have watched for quite a long time.
Yeah, this is why her parents happily put her in a nursing home. I mean, it is what she wanted after all. That's what she kept saying. And of course, now that she's there, she wants to go home because she's not all the center of their attention. They're in Houston taking care of her grandmother right now because she's sick. And she's throwing a fit because she wants them to drive all the way back from Houston to take her home. Oh, poor thing. Even faking being sick to get sent to an actual hospital because she wants them to take her home. Not going to happen, Faith. You treated your parents like shit for far too long. And no, you have no right to abuse your parents.
Okay, a long time. I've been on TikTok for many, many years. Okay. I don't buy followers. I don't care about clout. I don't care about gifts. I don't care about any of that. Period. Go to my TikTok.
Can I
You'll
ask you a
see. No,
question?
ma'am. Not until I'm done. Because you always take no.
Now, can I just
You
interject for a second? Faith, please understand that people are coming and talking to you out of experience, no hatred, no vengeance. You're all strangers on the internet, part of one community that I also belong to. And in order for us to have conversations, you also have to listen, not to respond, not to justify yourself, but to understand what she is saying. She's not attacking you, okay? So please listen
No,
to
I'm
her.
not.
And when you do respond, understand she's not going at you for certain things. She's trying to explain to you why people value their parents and why, even though you're saying this is what you're going through from our perspective, the public, it doesn't look good. So just hear her out, okay?
And I appreciate KJ, intervening to bring that up again. And she does have to do this quite a few times. But Faith doesn't look at it like that. If Faith is not being able to overtalk you so that people will hear her and not what you're saying, then it's just not going well for her because she has to gaslight everybody because everybody else is telling the truth.
You have to understand them are the only parents you have. They gave birth to you as you were. They didn't give you up for adoption. They didn't abort you. They didn't do anything. They took you for who you was because God made you the way you are for a reason. There is nobody in this world that I could ever talk to that kind of way, the way that you talk to your parents. And I have a lot of hatred for a lot of people in this world, but I would never talk to them the way you speak to your parents. The things that I have seen you do, and then the jokes, the dark humor jokes, the way you talk about those jokes, it is disgusting. As a woman, you should never talk about those type of things, period. I understand that's the only way you can have a laugh and a joke, but those type of jokes are inappropriate for a young lady your age, first and foremost. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. There's no more looking. I'm going to be real with you because every live you go in, and even your own lives, you take over that live and you talk
Sorry,
over people
stand
because you
proud.
want people to hear you.
Stand proud and stand loud. Sorry, can I ask Faith a question, please? Mm-hmm. Faith, what is she saying to you? What are you
She's
hearing?
saying what she's saying how she feels about the way I'm talking to my parents. But what she doesn't understand,
No, but
she
Faith,
has no understanding.
we understand that. We're going to get to that. We don't understand. We're going to get to understanding. But Faith, the question here is, what are you hearing her say? Not the actual context, not the words, but what is she trying
I'm
to tell
hearing
you?
her
What's
say-
understanding? Do you understand what she's trying to say?
She's trying to tell me that don't talk to my parents like that.
No,
And you know
she's
what?
not.
No, that's not what I'm saying to you.
I would like to cut you out for a second. Just bear with me, everybody. I'm going to let everybody in. There's method. Faith?
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you are saying to Faith unless you are kissing her ass, believing all of her lies, or giving her money. She's not going to pay attention to you. While this lady is talking, all she has done is look at her other phone or whatever else she has in her hand, and that's it. She's not paying attention to anything this person is saying. She halfway even listens to anything that KJ says. And that's just how Faith is. If it's not what she wants to hear, she's not going to pay attention.
why do you feel attacked when people are trying to reason with you? Is it because of how you feel
They're
at
not
home?
trying to reason. They want something out of me. They want money. Okay, that's all this is about. That's
Who wants
it,
money
and I
from you?
cannot give it to them. I
wants
can't
money?
give them money.
Who wants money?
Every single person in those boxes. Every single person is like, give the money back. It's not like I want to have a conversation with you and tell you how to correct your actions. All they want to do is they want to have their money back. And it's not fair because I cannot physically give them that. And they're helping me just to get money out of me that I cannot give.
Unfortunately, Faith, it is all about money and you're lying. But that, again, is your fault. You're the one who scammed almost $100,000 from people on the internet. I mean, you scammed it from them. You didn't think these people would ever find out that you were lying? Like, come on.
Okay, Faith.
That's all this is about. It's not people trying to be honest or people trying to be my friend and tell me what I've done wrong and how I can correct it.
Okay,
Everyone is just talking
Hi,
about
Faith.
money. That's why
Hello.
they're here.
My God, the lying just never stops with this one. People have gotten in that box, I don't know how many times, and tried to tell her that she needs to correct her behavior, that she needs to do better. Like, she needs a whole personality and attitude overhaul. And people have tried to explain this to her in the nicest way. So her sitting up here, fake ass crying, trying to lie, it makes her way more disgusting than she already was.
They're not here because they care.
Faith, can you please listen to me? Can you just breathe for a second? Can you just take a breather for a second? I am listening to you. If you want to,
I know,
please
not you. Everyone else.
But I'm trying to make you understand something. I am someone with a massive platform. Diva and all these people that you think don't like you didn't come here to slander you. They came here to have a conversation about you because they believe that the things you have been doing and the things that you have been showing on this platform is inappropriate, to put it mildly, okay? And but hear me out, okay? No one wants money from you.
Put a one in the
fact-
chat if you want money from me. Put a one.
Hold
Just
on.
to prove a point. Put a one.
Can we please put
Put
off
a
the
one
comments?
right now.
Can we put off the comments, please?
See? See? One.
Okay.
Oh my God, I need to go find my shovel so I can dig through the bullshit coming out of Faith's mouth right now. This is not about random people wanting money. Her saying, put a one in the chat if you want money from me. Like, everybody's going to put a fucking one. That's just, I mean, come on. Just to mess with her, they're going to put a number one. This is about the people who want their money back because she scammed $19,000. Okay, that's what this is about. Not about anything else. What she should have said was, how many people that I scammed want their money back? Because this is more important about them and not about Faith and her feelings.
Now the comments are gone. You're not here for them. You're here for yourself, correct? You're here to clear your name. You're here to get people to hear your story that they've heard 100 times.
What?
Maybe you can tell it different this time. Maybe you can understand that people are not sitting here wanting your money or wanting money from you. They're asking you for their money. And you can make a payment plan to give it back to them. Because
I don't need to do that.
you don't. You absolutely don't. You absolutely don't. But what you do need to do is start taking accountability. You need to start realizing that.
There's only so many I'm sorry's I can give people.
Okay, but thank you, Ruth. You keep
You
doing
understand
it.
that? There's only so many apologies I can make.
No, apologies are not sorry.
That's all I can give them.
Faith, sorry means you won't do it again. That's not an apology. An apology
And I
is when,
haven't.
what haven't you done? It's not the
I
money.
have
that's-
not asked for money.
But that's not the only problem.
Yeah, it is. Gucci
No.
just said, don't ask for money.
But she was asking.
Expose Hub
about-
just said, don't ask for money.
But Expose Hub wasn't talking to you. It was someone
Yes,
else.
he was. You can ask
wasn't-
him.
But Expose Hub had left a long time ago, and there was someone else talking to you, and you kept trying to interrupt her to tell your side, and you weren't listening to her.
No,
which-
it's not stand proud. Gucci said that. You can ask him.
Yeah, but I am
But
saying to you
please,
that
I know what I heard.
Yes, Faith, we're not talking about expose or exposure. We're talking about stand proud. We're talking about the fact that she was talking to you about your parents, not about money. She was talking to you about how you treat them on social media. And yes, we don't understand what's going on in your household. We don't know, but frankly, we don't care. This is the truth, Faith. Nobody gives a damn. Why? Because what we have seen, what I have seen tonight, Faith, hear me out. What I have seen tonight is a woman who is acting like a spoiled child, swearing and shouting at her father for using a cloth that he wasn't meant to be using on the floor. And that's what we are seeing on social media, not what you are going through, Faith. Do you understand? It's not about
if you only take what you see on social media and don't get to know me, if you don't get to know me as a person and only get told what everyone on social media is saying, then you are not a person. You're not human.
So what Faith is saying here is that if you don't get to know her and allow her to lie and manipulate to you instead of listening to the truth online, then you are not a human being. Because you have to only believe her bullshit and lies, or you're not a human being.
You're not. You cannot go up to someone and say,
but Faith, you're absolutely right. I don't think I'm human. I think I'm spectacular. I think I'm a supernova. I think I have an incurable homesick of the stars. You're absolutely right. You must be psychic. Are you intuitive?
yes.
Are you intuitive? How did I know? Look
Yes.
See? How did I know?
Because I'm a very kind person. Do you know why? Do you know why I have wanted to leave my parents' house? Okay, let me explain. Let me explain. I wanted to leave my house because they are abusive. Okay?
Why don't you get tarot cards? Faith, if you're intuitive, why don't you get tarot cards? Why don't you start earning your money? Why don't you get tarot and start reading for the people?
Because I believe in God, not tarot cards.
No, but I don't think people who read tarot believe in tarot. Like you can read the cards for them. Like it's like a scam.
What I want to do? I want to make good content.
Oh,
like I used to.
Okay.
But
Wait, Faith makes content? I'm still looking for it. I have been looking for over a month. She claims that she makes content, and I just cannot find it.
I cannot do that if everyone is slandering me, and you cannot say they're not, because people are slandering me.
Slander refers to the act of speaking a false statement, usually oral, that harms another person's reputation. It's a form of defamation, with libel being the written counterpart. The term also identifies the American electronic music duo Slander, known for their bass music. Let's ignore the musical group and just go with the other slander part. Faith, nobody's lying about you. They're all stating facts, and the only one hurting their reputation here is you. So let's get it right, okay?
Thank you, Pop Dexter. But at this point, you're slandering yourself, no?
No, I'm not at all. Slandering is saying, "Oh, she's a fucking idiot. She just deserves to die."
That's insulting someone, and that's also eliciting violence. So that's not slander. What slander is what you do to yourself. In actuality, it's not even slander, because you're showing people this ugly side to you, and they're just speaking out in truth or giving their opinion.
Do you realize that this is the only place I can go? No, you don't. You have no idea.
What, the King John show? The King John show, or what? What are you talking about? TikTok.
No, I'm talking about TikTok.
So I have noticed that this seems to be very common with people, especially on TikTok, mostly TikTok, but on other platforms, that when they get caught as a liar or a scammer or just an outright piece of shit person, that they refer to TikTok as their happy place, the only place they can go in the world, where they match up with groups that they think become their happy or their safe space. Victoria. And technically, all they're doing is using TikTok to lie about their lives and put on a facade of who they really are. And they figure, hey, I'm on the internet. Nobody really knows my life. Nobody knows who I really am. And then eventually the mask falls off and their true self is revealed. Victoria. So you cannot sit there and say that TikTok is the only place you have to go. Faith herself There are so many resources out there and groups and organizations that she could go right there in her hometown of Waco, Texas, where she could reach out and make friends and have relationships with other people, whether they're disabled or not. But see, it's harder to scam and lie to people and put on a facade if they're in your face, if they're in real life. It's a lot easier to do it to people online. And that's why people like Faith choose to do this online.
This is the
Oh.
only place I can go to get my feelings out.
But you go in to Meet Me as well, and there's another platform, Favorites or something.
No,
so
I don't. I haven't been on Meet Me for the past year and a half.
Oh, Faith, are you sure about that? Are you sure about the fact that you haven't been on Meet Me in a year and a half? Because I do remember that you were on TikTok on, I believe it was October 11th and October 18th, or it might have been 16th and 18th. I don't remember, but I did make this short little clip for TikTok when you said this.
TikTok.
No, I'm talking about TikTok. This is the
Oh.
only place I can go to get my feelings out.
But you go in to Meet Me as well, and there's another platform, Favorites or something.
No,
so
I don't. I haven't been on Meet Me for the past year and a half.
Really, Faith? Because this is you telling everybody that you were going live on Meet Me just a month ago. And then this is you on Meet Me in somebody's box just a month ago. So you were just saying that you haven't been on Meet Me in a year and a half? Wow. Okay. I didn't realize that you had no understanding of time whatsoever. It's absolutely pathetic because she can't even tell the truth about something as simple as the last time she was on Meet Me. She wants to try and gaslight this lady into thinking that she has only been on TikTok this whole time and hasn't been on another platform, even though we all know she's been on that other platform. When she's not on TikTok, she's either on Favorited or she's on Meet Me. When she's not on one of those, she's on TikTok. But why lie about that? Really, Faith, why lie about everything? I mean, again, as small as a lie as this is, she couldn't just tell the truth or just say nothing about it at all.
Oh,
You
but then
realize that?
okay, but then what happened on Meet Me?
What happened on Meet Me? I cashed out 19K, and I asked my parents. I presented them that money, and they said, I bought a plane ticket as well, and I presented that to them, and they said,
Who is Miss
this
America?
is what they said.
But did you buy tickets
Miss America
to?
is someone that fucking used me to no end. Okay? But like, I bought a plane ticket. I presented it to my family. And they said, okay, if you don't like it, move. Okay? You can't have a caregiver in this house. If you don't like it, move. So I said, bet, I'll buy a plane ticket and I will leave. And I presented them with that freaking plane ticket. And they said, well, Faith, we're concerned about your safety.
Okay, well, Faith, let's start out with the truth here. You didn't purchase that plane ticket to New York. The other person purchased the plane ticket. Then you decided you weren't going to go and said you were going to pay that person back for the airline ticket. Did you ever do that? Probably not. I'm just going to take a wild guess here and say, no, you did not. But I understand where your parents are coming from on this because you were going to go to New York with zero plan. Like your plan was to go to New York, arrive at LaGuardia, and get dropped off in front of a hospital and expect the hospital to take you in like you were paying rent. And that's just not how it works. And then if that didn't happen, you were planning on staying with this person and making them take care of you 24/7, wipe your ass and all this other shit. And let's just be honest. Faith is quite the dirty little hamster, okay? Sitting in her pissy, shitty diaper for 12 hours on a day, and then you want somebody else to clean that? And then not showering? Like you fight your parents to take a shower even just once a week? Like it's gross and disgusting. Nobody else wants to take care of you, especially somebody you just met on TikTok. You have no plans. You just think you're going to show up somewhere and everybody else is going to take care of your entitled ass. And that's just not how things work. Your parents are correct.
We don't want you to go.
Okay,
Well,
so
then
Faith.
when I do something,
Hi, Faith. Hi.
What's up?
But your parents didn't hold a gun to your head and make you come back or make you not leave. So you chose to stay with
they
them.
won't let me leave. That's what you don't
Are they chaining
understand.
you? Are they chaining you in a basement? What are they doing that's not allowing you to
They're
leave?
not chaining me in a basement, but they're threatening me. They're
Okay,
saying,
how-
if you leave, I'm going to call the police. I'm going to send them away, whoever comes to get you.
Good. And I applaud your parents for making that decision for you because clearly she cannot make adult decisions for herself. So, again, that goes hand in hand with not allowing Faith to have any access to her money and any way to just spend it however the hell she wants. Here's the thing, anybody with children, anybody who is a parent out there, if you have a child with a disability, my son is autistic. I know he has limits to things he can and cannot do. I'm not going to let him just run off and do what I know he cannot do and what he knows he cannot do. And if he can't make that adult decision on his own, I'm going to make it for him because he's my son and I love him and I chose to love him and take care of him and protect him because I gave birth to him and kept him. And that's all Faith's parents are doing, is trying to protect her. It's not abuse. It's not a threat. It's not being mean. But this entitled bitch, I'm not sure if she's playing dumb just for the internet or she really doesn't understand. I'm going to go more, she's just playing dumb for the internet.
Do you know how fucking scary
That's
that
not a
is?
valid point. No, it's not scary because it's not valid. Thank you, Chris. That's not a valid point. You know
Why
that
is
too.
it not valid?
Because
Why?
you're an adult.
Why is that
You're
not
an adult.
valid?
Because you're an adult. You're a
No,
28-year-old.
that's what you don't understand. My parents don't treat me as such. They haven't. My whole entire life.
Okay, but Faith, hi Faith, can you listen to me? Your parents are not the law. By law, you are an adult. So you are confining yourself, imprisoning yourself in your own home at this point, and using your parents as an excuse.
No, I'm not. I can call them right now and have them tell me. What?
Okay. Where are your parents? Are they there? Could I have a conversation with them?
They're asleep, but I can call my dad right now.
I'd love to have.
Would you
I
like
don't
me
know.
to? I will.
I don't think you should wake him up.
Well, yeah, of course, KJ doesn't want Faith to wake up her parents. It's late at night. But KJ has more respect for Faith's parents than Faith does, and KJ doesn't even know them, has never even spoken to them. This just proves how little respect Faith has for her own parents, who have, by the way, given up their entire lives to take care of her. I mean, they could have aborted her. They could have given her up for adoption. They could have done anything, but they chose to keep her and take care of her. And this is how she treats them. Oh, let's just wake them up in the middle of the night and bring one of them on TikTok so, I can try and make them seem like the fool, which is not what happens, but you'll have to wait and see because it's really good.
No, my dad's up.
Okay,
No,
I'd love
my
to have-
dad's up right now.
The exposing
And my
aspect.
mom's
Like,
asleep.
thanks. If he's awake, I'd love to have a conversation with him.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, Dad. I have some people here that would like to get your opinion on some things, and for my purposes, I would hope that you would have this conversation to explain to them.
Faith, can I just... Hi, Faith, hold on. Can your dad hear me? Hi, sir. How are you?
Yeah.
Did you notice what Faith was doing right there? Letting her dad know that somebody wanted to speak with him on TikTok, but kind of hinting to him, you better do things the way I want them to go, or there's going to be hell to pay. That's why KJ jumped in, and I'm glad that she did.
Can you hear her?
Yes.
So, hi, so my name is KJ. I'm the host of the King John Show. I'm a South African woman, and Faith has reached our continent. It's unsolicited. If you would like to have a conversation, I'd love to have that. But if you don't feel comfortable, it's absolutely fine. It doesn't show anything on your character. So it's up to you, sir, but it's absolutely fine if you don't want to.
Dad, please.
I will come in there in just a minute. Okay?
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time.
He's coming.
Anybody sitting here on the King John Show, we don't block. If you have something to say, you're more than welcome to get into the box, but we don't block anybody here. You might get muted by a moderator because they don't want you to sit in the audience. See, like the Jerry Springer Show, you can get kicked out. You don't know that, now you do. But we don't do that. We mute you because the audience doesn't want you there. They want to hear what you have to say in the box. Because sometimes they want to hear stupidity come out of your mouth. So maybe you can understand that it's stupid. Hopefully you understand when it comes out of your mouth. So yeah, that's the only time you'd get muted, but not blocked. We don't do that.
Please, I'm about to come in.
Oh, then maybe they were inappropriate. We also block people who are being disrespectful, inappropriate, homophobic, all the ugly things. Thank you, Donnie.
Dad?
Faith, it's okay. Let him be when he is ready to come in. Thank you, Candy Cane. Thank you. Just take it easy. Faith, can I ask you, When he comes in, even if he doesn't say things you like, could you please not get angry?
No, I know. I'm not.
So is this all over the place or just with her?
So how many of you actually think that Faith is going to keep her damn mouth shut and not try to interrupt her dad every time he says something that she doesn't approve of? None of you? Yeah, I didn't think so because, well, she cannot seem to control herself.
This is just with her.
No, sir,
Yes.
sir, it's not, sir. There are 675 people here. If you are not comfortable with this, please don't do it.
Oh, he's the only one in the box.
I'm the only one in the box.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Well, you can ask questions I may or may not answer, but let's go ahead.
No problem, sir. In actuality, I'm not here to ask you questions. I do want to say that Faith has been making accusations of her situation at home, and I didn't ask her to go in depth, and I'm not going to ask her to do that in front of you because I would assume it's quite humiliating. But from the videos that we have seen, it is her being abusive and disrespectful towards you and your wife. And I'm sorry, but where I come from, it's unacceptable. And it's not just my household or my country. It's my family. It's where I come from as a community on social media, across the world. Every community that I belong to, we don't disrespect our parents. And if we have issues, we don't do it in front of a camera, in front of an audience. No matter what my reservation is, if I'm angry at my mother, I would never cuss at her. I would never even take off at her in front of anybody. I'll put on a smile. I'll put on a brave face. She is my mother. And if we get home and I want to give her the silent treatment, I will. But respectfully. And that's not what she's done.
That's something I can't. I don't know why she is so disrespectful and why she says all these things. I don't know if she has lied about us and done all kinds of stuff.
Wait. He's your father.
It's sad because he's kind of not wanting to say the truth because he doesn't want to upset Faith, because he knows the hell he'll pay if he upsets Faith. And I totally get that. He's also not trying to embarrass his daughter or his family the way Faith embarrasses the entire family. But it's okay because he starts to open up a little bit more. I'm going to try not to do any commentary during this part of the interview, at least with the dad. But for fair use purposes, I will have to come in every now and then.
I totally agree. We think it is very disrespectful, and to me too, but especially when she talks smack to her mom, and I think that is absolutely unheard of. And then she does it in front of 600, 2,000, 10,000, 100,000 people is something different. We all have issues. We cannot stop her. We can't do anything. We are trying to find a place for Faith where she can go and maybe start her life at a different place than us.
Yes.
But until that point, there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can tell her. There's nothing we can demand of her because of the way the Texas laws are.
Yes.
She is her own person, and as long as things go the way she wants, she's okay. But when they're not, she calls the police, and we go from there. Yeah. But,
can you just explain to all of these people that 19K or whatever
Hi, Faith. Sir, can I please ask you, are you...
Faith keeps interrupting time and time again, trying to misdirect the conversation. She doesn't want her dad to talk about certain things. So she tries to misdirect the conversation by bringing up shit that really her dad has no room to be even speaking about, because even he probably doesn't know the truth about the $19,000 that she scammed. But you'll notice her do this.
Were you born in the USA?
no.
I can hear it. If you don't mind.
I'm from Denmark.
You're from Denmark. Okay. So, sir, I come from the European standard.
Mm-hmm.
And I am so sorry that you are experiencing this. I'm so sorry. I am actually quite taken aback that a Danish man has a child like this, not criticizing you in any way, but she is very explosive. And I'm sorry that you and your wife are dealing with this, because Faith is trying to get you to fight her battles that she's created. Whether it's 19,000, 1,000, 8,000, it has nothing to do with your parents' faith. They should not be dragging your messes.
Faith right now.
The thing is, you need to understand that your parents have their own lives, but they're dedicating it to you. If you are capable of sitting on social media, talking to hundreds of thousands of people every day, making money, you are able to find a way to cope and live with yourself. They chose to be
I understand that, but I also know that my lovely parents have also said, if you want a caregiver in this house. You cannot have one.
No,
And
we
when
have-
no, I know, but just for her, she hasn't heard this.
Faith, hi, Faith. It doesn't matter. Whatever your parents say goes. You should not argue it. You should not disrespect it. They know better. They have more
You
experience.
don't know better.
They do
You don't know better.
Can I tell you why they know better? Because they are your parents. Your father has experienced a life you will never understand. He has experienced
You
hardship
have to-
that you will never, Faith. He has experienced hardship that you will never understand. He is in America for a better life, and you are ruining his life by doing this.
I'm not ruining his life.
Yes, you are.
Because at the end
Your
of the
father
day,
and your mother are being
he's my dad, but he's not my dad.
You are supposed to be
Because he's a caregiver.
respecting them, Faith. You are supposed to be you are
I
supposed
cannot
to
respect
literally
someone who
be the
disrespectful
person
them.
that protects them. You are supposed to be defending them, not putting them
I
in
don't
firing
want to
them.
defend a person that tells me I cannot go somewhere that I want to go
Well, you
without
can't.
them having control over it.
Yes, well, you
They
can't
want me to
because
stay in
Faith,
Waco.
because you can't.
Yes.
Faith, how will you change yourself? How will you wipe yourself? How will you get from A to B
I'm
successfully?
not talking. I'll tell you that. If they're not here,
Thank you.
I will have a caregiver that cares for me the way that my parents do, not in the way that they care for me.
Okay, so Faith,
specifically.
why don't you rent a little apartment and get a caregiver? Seeing as you're making enough money to get a caregiver, how about you also
I'm
find
not-
a little room to rent and get a caregiver and
So-
leave your parents to breathe?
That's how. No.
So let me tell you a little story.
Yes, sir.
Faith is not capable of taking care of herself in any manner, first of all. Second of all the money, unfortunately, that Faith has either made or gotten or whatever it is, has all been given away.
And you know what?
So one of the things that I heard something saying, oh, you have made this amount of money, you have made this amount of money, you have made this. So the unfortunate reality is that with Faith and her, let's call it condition, her favorite thing is to give things away or money away because it gives her the dopamine she
No,
needs in
it's
order
not
to feel
dopamine.
better.
It's not
It
dopamine.
is dopamine. It's adrenaline. It's serotonin when someone starts screaming out your name.
And so what is happening is that she is trying to get
The full amount of money it takes.
Faith, let your dad speak.
the amount of money that Faith has ever made has been given away. Plus, she was it $30,000 in debt the first time?
Yeah.
Okay, so the $30,000 she was in debt, she gave it all away. All the money she has ever made from Amazon, she gave it away. All the money she has ever gotten from anybody, she has given away.
Dad.
Every single time she goes negative on her account, she comes screaming at us to get money, to help her.
Can I ask
So-
you a question, please?
Yeah.
Sorry
Yeah.
to interject. Has Faith ever bought you a present?
Yes, actually, she has bought me, I think, two presents, actually.
Yeah.
Two.
And when she, Faith, I'm asking your dad, and when she hands these presents over to you, is she excited to give it to you?
Oh, I hope so. I was excited to get them.
And I was excited to pay for them.
Okay, so Faith, if you, Faith, hear me out. If you are able to do these gestures, nice gestures, give your parents good things, pretty things, beautiful things, sentimental things, why is it so difficult for you to respect them? Something that's free, something that costs nothing.
What you are not realizing,
Mm-hmm.
my dad realizes this, but for everyone in the chat and for yourself, when you are with someone 24/7, 7 days a week, you're going to explode. It's
Okay.
not normal.
This is another one of Faith's bullshit excuses. And if you spend 24/7 with somebody, you're going to go insane. My son and I spend 24/7 together. We have, oh wow, since he was in the first grade when I started homeschooling him and homeschool him all the way until he graduated from high school. I work at home and I also run my YouTube channel. We literally spend 24/7 together. He's in his workspace, I'm in my workspace, and we spend time together watching movies, playing games. And guess what? Never once have we spoken to each other the way Faith speaks to her parents. He has never once raised his voice at me, disrespected me, called me a piece of shit, never said he hated me. So this is another just bullshit excuse out of Faith's mouth because she wants people to believe that she is just such an injured little girl and everybody's out to get her. No, Faith, shut the fuck up.
Faith, sorry, can I interrupt? My partner and I are with each other 24/7. We love each other to death. He is the most beautiful man I have ever met. I am so grateful to have him. And I'm sure your father feels the same way about his wife. And his wife, your mother, feels the same way about him. But they have you. So it's not about being in the house 24/7. It's about being in the house with someone like you who is disrespectful, who does not.
I'm not disrespectful because I want to be. You understand that?
You're doing it in front of an audience. It's
I'm
not about
doing it in front of
understanding.
an audience because people think I'm insane if I don't.
But no, they don't think that you're insane if you don't. You are humiliating your parents.
I am. And here's the thing. I genuinely didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for my disability. I didn't ask to live with them. I
Faith,
personally
Faith,
don't
can I tell you-
care for them.
Can I tell you
I don't
relate?
like them.
Faith, can I tell you I relate? I'm going to be quite crude here. When my mother and my father conceived me, my mother didn't phone her ovaries and ask, "Are you ready, KJ, to drop out?" I didn't ask to be born. Neither did you, neither did your father. No one asked to be born. So, in fact, you may have a disability, but we're all disabled at some point. You are your father and your mother's disability because you are hurting them. You're making life
If I'm hurting them,
uncomfortable. Hear me out. You can make it better. The point of this
don't want
conversation
to.
is not to
I don't want
criticize you.
I mean, you hear Faith right there. KJ specifically said, you can make it better on your parents. And Faith flat out admitted it. I don't want to. Not once, but twice. So you know what? Her parents dropping her off at that nursing home and saying, no, you can't come back home. Best thing they could have ever done. And I really hope they don't go back on what they're saying. And you know what? Fuck the 28 days. I hope they let her just stay there for the rest of her life because they certainly don't. She does not deserve the care that she has gotten from them in the 28 years that she has been alive. She does not deserve to be around those good people anymore, taking advantage of them, treating them like shit, abusing them, attempting murder on her mother. Yeah, her parents don't deserve that.
It's not to criticize you. It's to help you understand that you are doing something that is crippling to your parents and your environment. And if you want to be in a happy, healthy environment, it starts at home. It starts with you and your behavior at home. And if you say if you say you don't want to, then you should not be living with them. You should not be burdening them. You should take the money that you are spending on social media. You are taking the money that you are spending on social media and spending it on nonsense. You should take that money.
don't understand. Hold on.
It's not about understanding.
Let me interrupt for just a minute, okay? The thing is that as everybody, you know, we are obviously together.
Quite a bit, an unnecessary amount.
So
Faith, shut the fuck up.
the thing is that Faith wants things her way. If it doesn't go her way, then there's no way. So what happens is that all the stuff that Faith does is to basically hurt us or to create a situation where other people dislike us.
It's not that.
And then she doesn't want to live with us, which I think is just fine. This is fine. I mean, we would love her to move out and do something. The issue here is that Faith, with her issues and so on, cannot save her money. So every single dime she gives it away, and then she comes to us and say, if you just give me an airline ticket, I'll fly to California and I'll
Dad, can I explain to you that for me personally, this is eye-opening for me because at the end of the day, you have told me, you have explicitly said, if you want a caregiver, you can move.
You're victimizing yourself. That has nothing to do with the conversation.
I'm not. I'm not.
So let me
Let your dad talk.
explain this caregiver here for once and for all. I mean, we have only explained it, I think, for 3 or 4 years now. So the thing is that we have a house that we have built for Faith, and it is accessible to her, but it is not Faith's house. It is our house.
Yes.
And then the second thing is, Faith thinks that she owns this house and she's going to get it whenever something happens to us. And that may or may not be true. But what happens is that she does not like us. And then if we don't give her money and if we don't bow down to all the things she says, she either calls the police or she gets derogatory or blame the whole world.
Do you realize something?
Faith,
Then
let your father
she
talk.
says, if you either just give me a little bit of money, I'll be okay. Or if you give me a caretaker in the house, everything will be fine. I'll stay here. Everything is good. I'm happy.
And I've said that for 8 years.
Okay. The thing is that a caregiver that comes here, okay, can only be with her 8 hours a day. Okay? That means that there's another 16 hours in the day. Okay? So who gets to take care of her for those 16 hours a day? That becomes us.
Yeah.
So we don't want somebody to come in here and sit for 8 hours while she's on TikTok.
I'm not gonna be on
Whatever.
TikTok. You're assuming.
But you can't go anywhere because you have no money. Okay?
I will.
Now you will. Okay.
I always will.
So the whole issue with this caregiving thing is that we don't want a caregiver in our house, and that's the bottom line.
Okay.
And we have told her many times, and we will help her, and we will do all we can, and say, okay, if you want a caregiver that can take care of you for 8 hours, go and, as you said, rent an apartment. The thing is, you can't rent an apartment. She cannot stay
That's bullshit.
in an apartment.
That's bullshit.
Faith, can I just ask you a question? Sorry, sir. Faith, can I ask you a question? Do you now understand why your father is saying to you that you can't have a caregiver? It's not because he's being spiteful.
I'm not talking about a caregiver.
But Faith, please hear me out.
Oh, Faith completely understands why her parents don't want a caregiver in the house. It's not that hard to understand. What is the point of having insurance pay for 8 hours of a caregiver when all she's going to do is sit her ass on TikTok the entire 8 hours, refuse to have her diaper changed, refuse to take a shower, refuse to do absolutely anything? And then she's going to just abuse the caretaker anyways, unless he is what she wants, which is a male caregiver that will be in a relationship with her, a sexual relationship with her. This is what she has stated in the past that she wants as a caregiver, and pretty much the only caregiver she will accept. And then the other 16 hours of the day, her parents have to take care of her again. What is the point? Seriously, what is the point? There is no point in that. You're wasting Medicaid's resources by doing it that way. I agree with the parents. If she doesn't want to be there, then leave. But damn it, you better make sure you have your care lined up before you leave. And that's what she keeps failing to do. And I don't believe for 1 second that she doesn't understand any of this.
Just to end that conversation so it doesn't become a repetitive thing on your live streams and with people, please understand from everyone's point of view, it was very clear what your father said. If you have a caregiver that's 8 hours, there are 24 hours in the day, you then become their responsibility. It is totally unfair. It is not fair.
Then if it's unfair, then let me leave.
But you don't.
You want me to stay in Waco?
Stop screaming. Faith, you had the ability to leave, yet you squandered the money on social media.
That's what you don't understand.
Faith,
You don't understand. I can't
lower
just
your voice,
leave.
please. Faith, you can just leave. You had the ability to do so. You had the capital, but you squandered it on social
So
media.
ignorant of you to
No,
say.
it's not. Because you
Faith.
can.
How?
And if you stop screaming, I'm
Stop
gonna leave and
shouting.
go back to bed. Okay, so now she's gonna play her.
I'm gonna go away so you can talk to him.
I'm gonna go back to bed
Why?
because I don't need you to scream.
I'm not screaming. I'm just walking away.
Faith, you are raising your voice right now. Please
I'm
apologize.
sorry, but I
No,
can't
just
talk to you without. No, you stay here. You're not going anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere, but keep the door open.
You're not because you're too loud.
I'm not gonna be loud. Here's the thing. You need to explain to them.
Faith, you can't tell your father what to say.
Here's the thing. Faith's dad doesn't need to do fuck all for Faith. She's just mad because that conversation didn't go the way she wanted it to. She wanted her dad to lie to KJ and to everybody else. She wanted her dad to sit there and say, yes, we're horrible people. We treat her like crap. She is the princess and the most wonderful person in the world. And it's okay that she does everything she does to us and to everybody else in the world. And he didn't do it. And that's what has her pissed off. And that's why she wanted to wheel herself away in the toddler fit she was starting to throw. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And I was just overall happy the way KJ handled the whole thing. I don't think I've seen anybody get Faith to shut the fuck up before she started running at the mouth, other than the way she told her. Of course, by the end there, you can't control anything with Faith because no matter what, she's going to scream over you anyways.
Such overbench
How? You tell me that I can't leave.
Faith,
because you have no money.
It's not about money. Because
It is
guess what
about-
I can do? Go to another state and go in a nursing home. I can go in another state and go in a nursing home.
Talk to them and calm down.
I can go in
Faith,
another
Faith,
I can go in
I
another
was
state.
nice enough to come in here.
Thank you.
Faith,
But
leave
like,
your dad alone. Faith, can you just leave your dad alone? You're being disrespectful. You're being horrible to
I
him.
really don't care though. I don't care
You care.
because he's done so much to me that I can't even explain it.
Oh, cry us a river, you entitled bitch. Your dad has given up his whole life to take care of you, and this is how you treat him. And your response to it is, I don't care.
Can I tell you, he's done so much that you're alive, you're surviving, you're thriving, you have a roof over your head. He has done so much for you.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
But you need
Okay?
it. You might
I don't
not want
give a
it.
shit about
You might
them.
want it, but you need it, Faith. You need
I need it, but not from them.
You need them because no one is going to wipe your bum for you, Faith, unless you pay
Yes, they
them.
are. Yes,
Unless
they
you-
are. Any other caregiver that gets paid by an agency is going to wipe my ass.
For 8 hours, and who's going to wipe it afterwards, Faith?
I'm not gonna be with them if they let me leave.
And if you die, it's on their
Yeah,
guilty
I'm
conscience. If you die, it's on their guilty conscience, no?
No. Guess what? If I die, it's on me, not them. As soon as I leave, it's not on them.
Why?
You act like they're my family. They're not.
Okay, you have to keep it down because.
Hey, Dad, I understand that, but can you
No, there's no more choice.
can you just answer my question?
No, Faith, your dad doesn't need to do this on social media. Sir, you don't need to do this. You don't need to justify yourself. I'm so sorry that this is your daughter.
I'm asking you a question.
What is it?
Okay. The question is, if I walked out of this house,
Yeah.
would you send people away that I get to pick me up?
Well, I can.
You can, because you said you'll call the
Yeah,
police.
that's what I can do.
Again, I applaud her father for that response because what parent is just going to let their child take off with some Tom, Dick, and Harry that they just met on TikTok? They don't really know who they are. No parent is going to do that. And I mean, come on. There may be a few parents out there that'll do it. And yeah, I know I love my kids way too much to do something like that. You don't know who you're sending your kid away with.
Why? Why would you do
If
that?
I have somebody coming from Timbuktu and
If they park on the street and I walk away,
then I can't do anything.
well then why would you call the police?
Faith, can you please stop? Faith, can you stop this? This is hypothetical and it's unnecessary and you are just trying to cause problems. Leave your dad alone and stop
What
shouting.
you say and what you don't like and so on. We still love you as our daughter. Obviously,
Okay.
you don't do that reciprocal, but
I don't.
that's it. Good night, guys.
Good night.
So thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I don't understand how someone can say that I'm disrespectful. I am. I get mouthy.
So
I get
Faith,
upset.
so Faith,
My God, I've never in my life seen this level of playing dumb in my life. To sit there and say, I don't understand how somebody could say that I am being disrespectful, but I am. Like, what the fuck?
can I tell you how to understand? By closing your mouth and listening.
I don't care what they have to say.
But you clearly do care because you're raising your voice and shouting and trying to get hurt.
So they're spewing lies.
Okay, but that's lies according to you because you're victimizing yourself. But what about them? What
I'm
about
not.
their feelings?
I'm not. You're siding with them. You are
I am.
biased.
I absolutely am. I'm biased, 1000%.
Then why am I getting messages to come here? And then you're biased and you're siding with them.
With your
Why?
parents? Absolutely, I'm siding with your parents because they're your
Why?
parents. Because I
It
don't.
doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter if they're my parents.
Please stop swearing.
It doesn't.
Please stop shouting. Your parents are trying to sleep. They might not matter to you, but they matter to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But like you need to realize that I don't give a flying fuck.
I did
They
realize
have
that.
been my caregivers.
I
They've been my
absolutely do realize
caregivers and
that.
not my parents.
I absolutely do realize that, and you don't deserve them as parents. You are a
I
horrible
don't
human
want
being. You are a
I don't want
despicable woman who has zero
What?
respect for the people who are wiping her ass. You have no respect
If
for the
I-
people who are taking care
I
of you.
don't have respect for someone that calls me names, calls me a bitch, calls me all these things. I don't have respect.
Okay.
And I didn't
That's simple. Stop being a horrible bitch that treats everybody like shit because you think you're entitled to whatever the fuck you want. I mean, then maybe people, including your parents, will stop calling you names. I don't give a shit if her parents call her names. She probably deserves it. The shit that she says to them, I'm surprised they didn't drop her off at a nursing home 10 years ago. However, from what I'm understanding is she was a very polite, well-mannered, decent person until she realized that she can scam people and lie to them on the internet. And then she became entitled. And this is what happened. I mean, my God. I thought Lisa was bad. No, she's worse.
start out like this.
Faith, can I ask
This is over 20 years.
Faith, can I ask you a question? Do you have respect for yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, what does respect for yourself look like? Because I don't see it.
Why?
Because of the way you act, the uncouth behavior you displayed, not even allowing your father to speak, yet you summoned him like a dog to your room.
He doesn't like that. He doesn't understand that I am a human being. No matter what you
How
guys
does he
think,
not understand that you are a human being if you are made by him and his wife, who is your mother? Are you saying that he is not a human? Faith, are you saying that your father is not a human? Faith, when you start speaking, please start speaking with logic, because you are an intelligent woman. To say that your father doesn't acknowledge you as a human being, you are saying that he doesn't acknowledge himself as a human being because you are made from him and your mother.
It's not himself. Okay? He doesn't acknowledge my feelings. And
Do you understand that your parents could have left you in a dustbin? Do you realize that your parents could have left you in an orphanage? Do you realize that they could have just dumped you somewhere? Do you realize they could have left you in a nursing home and not given a damn?
The only reason they didn't dump me somewhere is because they care. Okay? But what you don't realize is I'm done. I don't give a fuck about them anymore.
No, you never gave a damn about them in the first place, so what makes me think that...
I wasn't like this. I wasn't this bitter. You don't understand that.
So, Faith, are you saying because of your disability, I will never understand what it feels like to be you?
Yes.
That's quite sad that you're so shallow, because you think you're the only person with problems. You think you're the only person who's experiencing hardship. You don't, you know what? You are lucky you have someone wiping. Listen to me, Faith. You have two people willing to wipe your ass. There are people out here who have nobody, who have nothing, who have to learn how to do things themselves. And you are sitting here complaining about the good times you have.
I'm complaining about it because at the end of the day, I'm complaining about it because I don't want them as caregivers. I don't want them as parents.
Can I tell you, Faith? Can I ask you a question? Do you think if they had a choice, they would have you as a daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
This person right now. This person right now. This person right here. This arrogant, this horrible, this ugly human being who doesn't respect their parents.
Just because I am mean to them does not mean I'm a horrible person.
Yes, you are. For you to even acknowledge that you are mean to them means you are horrible, girl.
The things you have said to your parents and the way you have treated them for all of us to see, and just the shit you've said in this in this live stream, yes, Faith, you are a horrible fucking human being.
No, just because you were raised in a different way, and you feel some way about how people should treat their parents.
Let me tell you something. Your papa and I come from the same continent. I was raised a different way. If you were raised my way, if your dad actually raised you, if your dad raised you the Danish way.
You're not capable. Guess what? You're not capable.
I am capable. I'm experiencing it right now talking to you.
Come wipe my ass.
Wipe your ass? I don't want to. I would never wipe your ass. Can I tell you, Faith? Can I tell you why I have so much respect for your parents? Because I would never wipe your ass.
Here's a thought, Faith. Wipe your own fucking ass, okay? And then talk to people like shit. You can't? You can't? Okay. Well, then let's lose the fucking attitude and change the personality. Because unfortunately, you're going to need people to wipe your ass for the rest of your natural born fucking life. And if you keep treating people like this, you're going to end up out in the cold on your own. Nobody wants anything to do with you. The only reason why the people at the nursing home are wiping your ass, you know, when you allow them, is because they're getting paid. That's why. Your parents did it because they gave a shit about you. These people are doing it because they get paid. And I'm sorry, but anyone out here in the outside world, you couldn't pay us enough to wipe your fucking ass.
Okay.
Even if you paid me to, I would never, with all due respect.
Yeah, because you're not capable.
Not because I'm not capable, because I don't care about you. Because you disgust me as a human being. As a human being, the way you treat your parents, you want to be acknowledged as a human being, and this is how you treat your parents. You are not worthy of me wiping your ass.
You act like you would never be upset. You act like you're fucking God.
I have parents.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Absolute bullshit.
Okay, let me tell you something. Okay, Faith, hear me out. Faith, let me educate you a little bit about me. I'm from South Africa. My ethnicity is not African. My parents are divorced. I come from a Muslim and Christian environment. I grew up with my mother. Faith, as a woman who is covered in tattoos, who sounds nothing like the ordinary and normal South African, who doesn't think like that. I have a twin sister who's equally beautiful and outspoken, and I've been this way since I was a baby. I started school when I was 4 years old. I turned 5 in the first grade. I finished school early. I was put around classes with my twin sister to show we're little trophies, these little tan girls who are so intelligent. So your problems and my problems are very different, but I know what it's like to be different, to feel. Hold on, I'm not done. I know what it's like to come from an environment that's quite conservative. I know what it's like to not want to be in a place when I am in a place. I know what it's like, and I'm not the only person. I don't need to be missing a limb. I don't need to have cerebral palsy. I don't need anything that you are going through to empathize with you, because I am not a sociopath, because I am capable of empathizing and sympathizing. But you, man, you are something else.
I'm not a sociopath either. You know what a sociopath is?
I do.
Yeah, Faith, we all know what a sociopath is. And you are a sociopath, a narcissistic, entitled, bratty sociopath.
Okay, then I am not that. Because at the end of the day, if you were in my position, you would come crawling back.
Ma'am, if I was in your position, I would be sitting.
I am so
Hello,
sorry.
ma'am. Let me tell you something. If I was in your position, I'd be sitting in my chair just like you, number one, and I'd have my own place, and I'd have my own caregiver 24/7. Or hey, hold on. Or I'd have a partner. Or I would have a partner.
You are fucked up. Come back and tell me.
But you are not fucked up.
So plain and simple, according to Faith, she is the only person in this entire world that has issues, who has problems, and nobody can understand what she's going through because we're not in a wheelchair with cerebral palsy. You know what? There are so many people out there with cerebral palsy, and they are living their lives. They have full-time jobs. They live in their own place with a 24-hour caregiver that they pay for. But Faith is too fucking lazy to do this, okay? It's not her parents' fault. It's not society's fault. It's not even her disability's fault. It's hers. She is too fucking lazy to get a full-time job or whatever job that she's allowed to get on SSDI and actually do for herself. She wants everybody to do everything for her. Feed her, wipe her ass, clean her, do everything, as long as she gets to sit on TikTok 24/7, lying about herself, lying to people about situations. Also, they will throw money at her. That's all Faith wants to do.
Sorry for
Come back. It's malpractice.
What's
Do you
malpractice?
not understand that?
What's malpractice, Faith?
My disability.
Okay,
for
so
the
Faith-
love of God.
Okay, Faith, I understand that, but it's happened. It's in the past. It happened 28 years ago, and I'm really sorry it happened to you. But you have the ability to change how you think and how you see and what your perspective is on the
You
world that
think
you're
it's that
choosing not
easy?
to.
Try living in a wheelchair. I want you to make an experiment.
Can I tell you, Faith, can I tell you, I hurt myself once and I had to be in a wheelchair, and it's absolutely horrible. Not just for me, but the people who have to push me in the wheelchair, Faith. So you think I don't know? So you think people don't experience
I never said you don't
temporarily?
know.
No, Faith, you need to tell me what you think is the right thing for you to do. Because at the end of it, we can go blue in the face having these conversations, but what do you think is the right thing for you to do?
I can't give people money back.
Okay, so what
I
else?
can't.
But what can you do?
I can say, I can apologize,
Right.
and that's it.
Okay.
And I've already done that.
But you
Until
know,
I'm willing
but
to
Faith, you know what
fucking
sorry means? Sorry means you won't do it again. Sorry
And I
means-
haven't.
Okay, but Faith, it's not just about the money. It's also about how you treat your parents. So if you're going to swear,
Fuck that. I'm never gonna lie.
Right, Faith, listen to me. If you're going to swear to your parents and treat them like shit, do it off camera. Do it when the camera's not rolling. Do it at home. Keep the domestics to your household. Why? Because if we can't change it, we don't want to see it. If your parents really were abusive, phone the popo, phone the police. But at this point, you need to understand one thing. At this point, there is so much going on social media about you.
Yes, Faith has in fact called the police on her parents, but the outcome has always been in the favor of her parents. Every police report shows her parents being the victim. I mean, and they're easily FOIA'd if you want to see them. I have some of them. I know I have the one where she attempted to murder her mother. I have already put that out. But yes, the police reports all read the same thing. Her parents are the victims.
I don't give a fuck.
Hold on. You have been accused of attempted murder? Like, these are things you should care
Susie,
about.
fake those documents. Are you?
Yes, the other lie she keeps trying to spread and hope it sticks. Gucci did not fake any police report. That police report is real. Multiple people have FOIA'd that police report, including myself, and we all got it back, and it says the exact same thing. Attempted murder on your mother. So stop it, Faith. Just stop.
Oh my God.
Okay, so maybe, okay, yes, okay, let's say those documents are fake. I'll take your word for it. But see how easy it is for me to take your word for it. Do you see? Do you acknowledge how easy it is for me to take your word? Okay, so why can't you take my word for it when I'm telling you that you're being disrespectful towards people and your parents?
I take your word for it, but I don't care.
Okay, so why must I care about what you have to say about other people?
I never said.
Then why must I acknowledge that Diva may be showing me a fake document?
You don't have to.
Maybe showing. No, but you're trying to prove it. You're crying on the internet about it.
I'm not crying on the internet. It's fucking wrong.
So
it's
you're
despicable.
admitting. So you are admitting that you are not crying, so you're faking it. See, thank you. You're being honest now.
No, I'm not crying about it, meaning I don't cry about it at all.
Yes, you do. You don't have any tears. You're right. But the eyes are closed and the face is, I don't know what you're doing to me. That's what you're doing on social media.
Fuck you. Because you don't understand what I have to deal with.
I don't understand because I don't want to at this point, because I don't want to empathize with you, because you're not understanding what I'm trying to say.
Look, if I came here to understand what you are trying to say, that'd be different. I came here because I was told to.
Who told you to come here?
Everyone in my fucking chat.
So why do you...
Oh, Faith, shut the fuck up. You came there because you thought you could manipulate her into believing all of your bullshit. And guess what? You learned quickly that you couldn't. So now you're pissed off.
You care about everyone when you said you don't care about anyone. Why did you come here like a puppy to cry when you don't care about anyone?
I came here because they wouldn't leave me alone. And they said the King John show wants you.
Oh, so why didn't you log off then and just go watch?
Why do I have to log off? Why do I have to log off?
So why did you have
I was enjoying my life.
You weren't, because you left it to come here.
What do you mean? I left it after I said I didn't want to come here, but I came here out of respect for you.
Oh, you respect me, but now you're telling me fuck you? That's not respectful.
Because you don't understand why I treat my parents the way I do. Just because you don't agree with it.
Thank you.
Oh, Faith, none of us are ever going to agree with it, okay? You literally treat your parents like shit because you're blaming your disability on it all. And it has nothing to do with it. Nothing at all.
It's not that I don't agree with it. It's that I'm saying to you, I don't want to see it, and others don't want to see it. Thank you, guys.
You don't want to see it? There's an X button. There's an X button.
No, but the thing
you
is,
don't want to see it.
No, but the thing is, there are children. See, oh goodness, you guys are making it. Oh, do you wish you were getting these gifts? By the way, like, is this hard?
I don't give a fuck about gifts.
But then
I don't.
TikTok.
Wow, lying yet again. Faith claiming she doesn't give a shit about the gifts. Have you guys seen her in battles lately? She's not winning even one battle, and she is getting so pissed off about it. Like, to the point of rage quitting and throwing major toddler tantrums because the other opponent keeps winning these battles over and over and over again, and it's pissing her off. She does care about those gifts.
And battle. You requested me to battle.
Why do you?
I don't sit and battle. You requested me. I was having conversations like that.
I didn't request you. I didn't request you. I was told to come here.
Ma'am, when you first introduced yourself to me, hello, you were so nice. Oh, thank you, babies. You were so nice.
I still am nice. But the thing is, you came at me.
I'm sorry I'm stealing your gifts, girl.
I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I have more support than you could ever dream of. Okay?
Do you want to test that? Go online and battle me. You want to test that?
Do you really, Faith? Really? Are you talking about your followers on TikTok? The followers that you actually paid for? They're all bots. None of them are real. Maybe a third of her followers are real, actual people. The rest of them she has purchased. And she just did a whole, oh, yay us, we made it to 200,000 K. 150,000 of those were purchased by her. They're not even real human beings. I mean, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? Really?
You want to see how people support?
The only reason they're giving gifts is because they're hate gifting.
No, they're not hate gifting. They love me. Can I tell you? You're not as important as me. They love me. They absolutely love me. You love me too. You respect me.
Wow. I respect you
yes.
because I'm a human being. I don't love you. I don't give a fuck.
They love bombing me, mama. So, okay, then go show me your support. You're telling these people, and guys, you are not obligated to do anything, but I want to see her support. If you're saying you have support, go online. You said you came here because people told you to. Go back to your live stream. I want to see how much fun you're having and the support you have, okay? Let's do it.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. And then, can we put a wager on this?
Mm-hmm.
If I win, you stop disrespecting your parents on camera.
Understood.
Okay, because
And if I win,
yes, go ahead.
if I win, you get everyone in those boxes to leave me the fuck alone.
1000%. Also, I'll actually do you better. If I win right now, I will still get them to do that. Why? I'll make a wager with them. Okay. If you do win,
Are we doing one and done or best of 3 or what?
girl, you can choose whatever you want. I'm just here to understand something. If we're going to do this on a wager, because if you don't keep to the rules and you don't keep to the wager, then you prove that you are a pathological liar, correct?
Yes. And I'm not.
So don't disrespect and stop asking people for money on TikTok. That's it. If I win.
I haven't. No one puts a pew-pew to people's heads and says gift.
Actually, let's do this. We're going to do a best out of 3. First round, I win, is 1 wager. Second round, I win, is another wager. Third round, I win, is another wager. Same with you, okay? But again, if you come back to TikTok and you do any of those 3 things, then they have every right to do what they're doing. You agree? And they're not bullies,
I agree.
right? So first one.
They are now.
Okay, so let's accept what you're saying. They're alleged bullies at the moment, but they will stop not raising awareness towards you, but they will stop bullying you in what you're thinking. Okay?
Who is bullying her? She is bullying everybody. Literally everybody. She just recently in a live stream, because she wasn't getting her way, she threatened to go purchase a handgun and use it on herself. Because she thinks that if she threatens this over and over and over again, people are going to bow down to her. It's absolutely fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
So,
Go ahead.
but
Okay,
if,
all right.
first one, if you stop disrespecting your parents on camera, do it in your own time, off camera. Second one, you stop making people feel bad about your disability.
I have never done that.
I understand when you are raising awareness and telling your story, it's different, but don't victimize
I've
me.
never made people feel bad. Put a 1 in the chat.
Oh my God, stop with the whole put a 1 in the chat if blah, blah, blah. Just shut up about it. You, Faith, have used the whole I'm going to self-expire if I don't get my way bullshit one too many times. You've done it to get your way. You've done it to get people to listen to your lies. As a matter of fact, when you asked one of your so-called friends, people that you purchase as friends, yeah, those people, and then you expect that they're supposed to just do whatever the fuck you want because you gave them money one time. When you asked her for $3,000 and she told you no, you threatened to self-expire if she didn't give you that money. So stop it. You use that excuse for everything. If it's not going your way or you're not getting what you want, then you use that. Do you know how many people actually unalive themselves? That is not something to fucking joke around about, and it's not something to use when you're not getting what you want.
The people that really care about me.
Number 3, Faith. Number 3 is a very important one. Number 3 is you figure out a way to get out of your house. And you stop.
You think it's that easy?
Wait, by not gifting anybody on social media. So if I win the best out of 3, that's 3 rounds. Each round.
What if I win?
If you win, give me your 3. Give me your 3.
Okay. If
Because
I
Faith,
win,
again,
you get
it's
these
not.
people to
Spoiler alert, Faith loses, and pretty quickly too.
It's not about clout. It's not about money. It's not about anything. Today, people are putting their money where their mouth is for you because you are saying that you have major support. This would not be happening if you said you didn't have support.
I never said I didn't. That's why I'm going on live and battling with my people and showing you in front of your face that people give a fuck.
Okay, cool. But do you gift yourself, Faith? Do you respect me
No,
enough to
ma'am.
gift yourself?
I don't gift myself.
Another lie from Faith Langhorne. She gifts herself all the time, especially when she notices she's losing really badly. She'll use her other device and start gifting herself. She'll also pause and call people and tell them to go into her live and start gifting her so she'll win, and still loses the battle.
Okay, Madam.
Ever.
Okay, then let's do it. Best out of 3.
My
Give me
3.
your 3.
You leave people alone. You get people to leave me alone.
Right.
And then you apologize to me. And thirdly, I would like people to stop making fake documents.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, let's see. Faith lost 2 of those right off the back because no one is faking documents other than Faith herself. When she faked that whole warrant and then went to several different people saying, I have to pay this amount. Can you give me this amount so I can pay it and I don't go to jail? And each person she spoke to, it was a different amount that she needed. She faked that warrant. Nobody else did. And nobody faked the warrant or faked the police report that literally states that she attempted murder on her mother. That came directly from the Waco Police Department when all of us FOIA'd it.
That's it. It's
Okay.
not about money. Just
Faith,
those three.
One rule. When I battle, real battles, we keep our hands up or we keep our hands visible. Okay? That's the only rule I have when I battle.
Understood.
Bet.
But
Okay. See you now, Faith. Faith put her own wager on the table. Faith is literally handing liberty over to all of you. If Faith breaks any of the wagers, she has literally given you permission to scream at the top of your lungs to raise awareness. So this is how you deal with people like Faith. You put them on the platform where they are doing what they're doing, and you're literally taking away the leverage. Because if she loses and if she keeps doing it, here's evidence to show how strong and confident and brave she was. No, you can't fight fire with fire. You have to be smart. I don't want to get burned. Do you want to get burned? This also now allows us to tell the people why this is happening, so that they can actually understand how pathetic this is. And this is what it has come to. This is the means it's reduced to try to get her to understand. For all of you sitting here saying bullying, can you define bullying? Thank you. Because your definition of bullying is quite warped, and I think that you guys need some therapy if you think that what's going on here is bullying. At no point did I insult her. At no point did anyone insult her. In fact, people were having conversations with her, and the reason why I took them out the box is because Faith could turn around and say, they all bullied me. But here's one human being sitting in South Africa. So, the only way to raise awareness is by challenging her on the only platform she cares about.
Okay.
Faith, is that Mama? Yeah.
Should I press the button?
If you guys, she's calling someone to come gift her, knock it. Faith, listen, I don't want your hand. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable, but just keep your hands visible at all times. Yeah, bet. Okay.
Can I send it?
Best out of 3. Faith, do the people know why we're doing this?
Yeah.
Do they understand why they're sitting here?
Okay. So let me just explain the wager and the rules. If we win best out of 3, I will stop disrespecting my parents on camera, and I will also be able to wait. What was the second one?
Okay. So the first one is, and I'm sure someone's screen recording it. First one, we're doing best out of 3. That's 3 rounds. Whether she wins, loses, or whatever, full 3 rounds. First round, first wager. If I win, I have asked Faith to stop swearing at her parents and disrespecting them on social media. If she's going to disrespect them, put the camera off. Don't even attempt to do it in front of the camera. The moment you feel the fire coming out of your throat, you throw your phone and end your life. That's it. Do whatever you need to do off the camera. Second, if I win, Faith has to stop sitting on social media talking about how she's getting bullied, how she's getting harassed, making people sympathize with her. And in fact, people are feeling like this is a scam. So in order to take that away, this benefits you actually. Don't talk about your disability as if you need help. Empower people, inspire people. Stop asking people to feel sorry for you by telling them that you are going
that's how much you don't understand.
I understand that, but the thing is, there's a third one. Do you remember the third one? Do you guys remember the third one?
What's the third one?
So you didn't hear the third one. You didn't.
Because we only had 2.
No, we had 3.
Oh, then remind me of the third one.
Are your parents there?
Are my parents there? The door is closed. Hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry. The door is closed.
No problem. Thank you for letting us know. Okay. So the third one is the most important one because it's benefiting you too.
Okay.
You stop gifting on TikTok.
Yeah.
Your gifter level doesn't change from here on out. You stop gifting completely. On TikTok, meet me everywhere. You take that money and you start saving it. Even if you start paying taxes, don't avoid the tax man. Do the things.
I always I always pay taxes.
Okay.
That's lies people make up.
Don't.
No, Faith. Again, you're the only one here lying. You don't even report your earnings to Social Security. Okay, you reported them one time because people caught you on that, and you probably lied to Social Security about how much you are making on TikTok. And that's probably the only time that she has even told them anything about how much money she's making or if she's making any money.
Don't worry about the lies. And the wager here is if I win and all these three things happen, then the people who are raising awareness are not bullies. They were just raising awareness. But, Faith, very important. These also benefit you.
So, I mean, episode 6 went the same way. Like, Faith failed. Is she still gifting people? She's still talking to her parents like shit. Everything that she had said that she was going to do, she didn't do, and she failed the battle anyways. But we're going to go into a little bit of more recent clips of Faith. This is a clip of her just talking bullshit as usual. And then we're going to get into the boyfriend. Well, boyfriend number 2. I can't find any clips on boyfriend number 1 that lasted like a week. But this one, she met, they talked for like maybe a day, and they were madly in love with each other and all this stuff. Then you'll find out why they broke up within days. And it's heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking.
There are two things I cannot stand. Like, when I'm telling you I cannot stand these two things, I mean I despise these two things. Number 1, being harassed. Number 2, being used. And both of those things are happening at the very same time I'm recording this video.
Oh, please, Faith, please explain to us how you are being harassed and used. But let's all ignore the fact that she actually is the one using everybody else, lying to people, buying friendships, purchasing followers, scamming thousands upon thousands of dollars from people that she claims are her friends. But yeah, nobody's allowed to say anything to her about that. No, by all means.
And honestly, you know how the flight attendant on an airplane says, put the mask on yourself before you put it on anyone else? That's all I've done for my whole entire life, for my whole entire time on TikTok. I put the mask on other people before I put it on myself. And yes, that's on me. But the bullying, the harassment, the unaliving voicemails, all of that has got to stop. And it's come to my attention that I cannot, in good conscience, sit here and just let that pass by and slip by, because I'm a very positive person. I've been on live for 2 years now, and for the past 2 years, I've been a really positive person. I've helped so many people.
Oh, you've been on TikTok or actually the internet, social media for like 6 years. So stop. And of course, she was a positive person. She was scamming the shit out of everybody she knows out of thousands of dollars. I mean, 90,000, 19,000, 2,000. Like, my God, the amount of money this girl has scammed off people is astounding. That's why she was so positive. She's not so positive anymore because she got caught.
And at the end of the day, I've gotten yelled at because I've given money to people when I shouldn't have. And I've gotten yelled at because I, quote, misuse funds. And in reality, the people that think I misuse funds are not even the people that I gave money to or have given money to me.
Yeah, they don't have to be the people that gave you money that you misuse funds from. People are outraged at the fact that you sit on this platform and act like you are better than everybody else, and you use your disability to make people feel sorry for you and throw money at you. And then you befriend them behind the scenes by giving them money for things that they need, only to turn around and scam the fuck out of them. That's why people are outraged. And guess what? There's this thing in this country called the First Amendment. You might want to look it up. There's a thing in it called freedom of speech. People can say what they want. If they see that you're a lying, scamming little asshole, they're going to call you out on it. That's just how the world goes. And sorry, again, your disabilities does not give you a pass at any of this.
They're not even upset. They're not even in the slightest bit angry. You know why? Because they know my situation. And for anyone that is upset or angry, if you're the people that haven't given me money, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, but you do give a fuck. That's the whole reason you made this video right here. And why you continuously make videos like this. And why you go live 24/7 still saying the same shit. You do give a fuck. Because you don't like people knowing what you have done to other people. Because then it makes it harder for you to scam people. If everybody is aware that you're a lying, scamming little bitch, it's harder for you to lie and scam to other people.
Other than that, if you are upset with me, come to me, and the best I can give you is an I'm so sorry.
Bullshit. Because, like KJ said, being I'm sorry means you're not going to do it again. And you are still continuously scamming people, lying to them for money, lying to them for airline tickets. You will never stop until you face real fucking consequences. And my dear, those are coming. It takes time, but those are coming.
That's all I can give you. I cannot give you money back.
Actually, you can give the money back. You could take your lazy ass and get a job and then start paying people back. Get on a payment plan with these people and start paying them the money back. Yeah, there's some people out there that you owe a buttload of money to, and it's going to take a while for you to pay them back. But at least attempt it. You don't even bother doing that. Instead, you blame them and say it's their fault that they helped you out.
And I hope you guys can understand that and get it through your head, because I cannot.
Yeah, Faith, we're aware that you cannot seem to get it through your head that what you did was wrong, because you're still continuously proving that you have not gotten it through your head that what you have done is wrong.
And two, the harassment, I'm a really strong person, and I know your goal is one of two things: to get me off the app, or to see me spiral and I do something stupid. So I'm only asking that you would check on the people that you love and care about other people.
Oh, here she goes with the I'm the victim. No, you're a self-proclaimed victim, Faith. That's what you are. You portray yourself as a victim when all you have done is create victims. Okay. I haven't seen anybody sit here and harass her hoping that she will expire herself. That's another bullshit lie that she's pushing around trying to get people to feel sorry for her ass. No. And do people want to see her off the app? Absolutely. In my opinion, she needs to get off social media and she needs to get her shit together, get her life together, get some serious counseling. She claims she's in therapy, but yeah, no. I find that hard to believe. Or she's just manipulating and gaslighting the therapist, which I wouldn't be surprised. But she needs to get off social media altogether and get her shit together and her life. And then maybe revisit it. Because being on TikTok from the time you wake up early in the morning until you go to bed at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, no. I'm sorry. That's not living a life.
In the same way that God cares about me, about you, about Joe Smo down the street.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that in the last comment. How dare you thinking you can lecture people on loving others and treating others well and caring about them when you don't give two shits about your own parents? And you have stated it multiple times that you don't give two shits about them. So take your lecture and shove it up your ass.
about anyone, because I guarantee you the way you're treating me right now is the way you wouldn't treat your best friend.
I'm just going to say it. I wouldn't treat anybody the way you treat your parents, especially my own parents. So, again, take your lecture and your advice, quote unquote, and shove it up your ass.
Because in your eyes, your best friend can do no wrong. And I can do wrong. I'm a human being, but I don't deserve the amount of hate that I've gotten over the past several months just because people want to hop on a bandwagon because my video got almost 2 million views. So,
What in the ass hell are you talking about? Nobody gives two shits that one of your videos reached 2 million views. Nobody. The reason why people are angry and the reason why people are putting awareness out on you is because you are a pathological, lying, sociopathic brat who thinks that she is entitled to whatever the fuck she wants. That's why people are paying attention to you and not for the right reasons. I'm pretty sure you think of yourself as famous. You are infamous. Look it up, Faith. That's not the good kind.
just check on the people you love and make sure that they know they are loved and they know they are cared for. And the other thing, the last thing I'll leave you with is
Shutting the fuck up finally?
please, 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 please understand that you cannot
Well, shit. I knew that was too much to ask for.
be a human being and spew all this hatred and then come back and ask for things. You can't do that. And 3,
Nobody's asking you for anything other than for you to pay them back. And they have every right to do that because you deceived them. You deceived them out of their money.
also, I want you guys to understand that at the end of it, all I wanted is to help people. And I have done that. I've succeeded in that.
Oh, please. I have to see this. I have to see where Faith, the magnificent Faith, has helped anybody. If she's talking about paying their bills or whatever, no, she purchased their friendship. That's what she did. That's not helping somebody, okay? That's not help. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. She claims to be this huge advocate for disabled people. I think disabled people need to go on a protest against her for even claiming she's an advocate for disabled people because she oh, no, 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 no. I would, if I was disabled, I would be embarrassed that she actually claimed she was an advocate for me.
I wanted to help people with disabilities. I wanted to give them a voice. I want them to understand they are loved.
Oh, okay. That's what you were talking about. Well, you have failed, Faith. You have failed miserably at doing any of that. Please do not sit there and say that you have any voice for disabled people. None. I can tell you that the disabled community definitely does not want a pathological liar who scams people out of money to have any kind of voice for them.
And I truly feel that I have done that. But one thing I'm not going to let you people do is run me off this app. You are going to continue watching me win, watching me thrive, and watching me live the best life I can with what I've got.
Oh, really? Because since you've made this video, all we've watched you do is continue to treat your parents like shit, cry on the internet because you're not getting what you want, begging people to send you DoorDash food because, well, you're too good to eat the food there at the nursing home, aren't you? Oh, you poor little baby. You have done nothing but continue to lie. You have done nothing but continue to ask people for money. You haven't changed at all. Not one bit.
And if that means you're going to squirm in your skin because you hate me so much, so be it. At this point, I don't care.
Yeah, you do care. And no matter how many times you say you don't, You prove that you do. And the only one squirming in anything is you. You might want to start letting the nursing staff change you every time you need changed. It's way more important than sitting on TikTok looking for attention.
So now I'm going to go live and I'm going to hang out with my friends.
What friends would that be, Faith? The entire friend group that just walked away from you because they found out that you have been lying to them for months? That friend group? Okay.
And to everyone else that doesn't like me, you can kick rocks. The people that do like me, you know where to find me. Click that pink ring as soon as I go live. Thank you for listening, and also kick rocks to everyone that hates me.
Oh no, everyone. We have to go kick rocks. Okay, so the next 3 clips are Faith and a guy that she somehow manipulated to be her boyfriend after a minute of knowing each other and talking. But yeah, he's all hoorah, I'm the protector, blah, blah, blah. I think he really did like her. She didn't like him. She just used him the way she uses everybody else, lied to him the way she lied to everybody else. The thing is, she tried to scam him, and he just wasn't falling for it. The next 2 clips are the ones that they're just heartbreaking. I mean, it's sad when it's just sad.
I'm sorry. If you don't respect our relationship, then you're getting muted. I'm sorry. We are in love. Please respect that we're in love. Okay? Don't be mean. You're getting muted. I know what love is. Love is caring about the other person. Love is kindness. Love is putting someone else's needs before your own.
And he's right. My question is, has he ever really met Faith? Like, how long did he know her? Because she doesn't fall under any of those 3 things.
We've been dating for like a couple of minutes. We've been dating for a couple of minutes. We just started dating. We've been friends for a while now. I met her a while ago, like a year ago, and she has been absolutely a blessing in my life and a good friend, and I just want to like cherish her, you know, show her love and appreciation.
Yeah, this guy is way too good, sweet, and kind for Faith. She does not deserve him.
What? Wait. How many men does this girl got? Wait. Now I'm confused. What's going on here?
If you notice, Faith is doing her typical thing, being live while sitting on the phone and disrespecting the person that's with her in the box. Like, she always does this.
Wait a minute. No, she's my girl. You know what? If you're flirting with my girl, you better not be, because she's mine. She's my girl. Faith. Hello?
Hey.
Hey. Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's just like my iron's really low, so I have to be careful. That's all.
Okay.
That is all.
Baby G said you love Tay. Who's Tay?
I don't love Tay. Tay is in a relationship. She has a boyfriend. We're not doing that again, Baby G. Can someone mute Baby G, please? Anyone?
I will. I was gonna do it anyways. I just wanted you to read that comment. Let me see. Here.
I'm guessing he's a mod on her page, or was a mod on her page, because he can't mute anybody from his live stream on hers. So I'm guessing he's a moderator on her page, because I was confused there for a moment.
Thank you.
I did it. I muted her.
No, she wasn't joking. That's the thing, like, people bring it up too much. Like, the Island Boys are the Island Boys. No. They're not, no.
You know, I am an island boy. I got, like, and I am friends with the island boys. I'm friends with, like, Soldier and Red and Waizy and all of them. I'm friends with all of them. And,
5 minutes later.
guys, you need to understand, I loved Faith. I love her so much. She's a good person. But when she asked me for money, then I had to block her. Hello, so guys, I need you to understand, Faith and me are not dating anymore. Because Faith, she's using me like an ATM machine. And I don't want to be used like an ATM machine, Faith.
Sadly, nobody wants to be used as an ATM, but unfortunately, Faith doesn't care who you are. She's going to use you as an ATM. She will claim you're her friend or her boyfriend, and she will immediately start trying to scam you out of your money.
Meanwhile.
Once Dedrick gets the crippled coochie, he won't go back.
I think he'll be paralyzed.
I mean, only one way to find out.
Yeah, none of this is funny or cute. It's absolutely disgusting. I thought she told KJ that she has respect for herself, because this is exactly what she was talking about when she said her behavior on the app shows no respect for herself.
Stop trying to hide your laugh, bro.
And now I'm just thinking, like, my boy is gonna love you. Like, my boy is gonna fucking love you. Like, you, Faith, and Dedrick, I could just hear it. Faith and Dedrick.
Can you get off live and come in here and call him? Just for like 5 seconds.
Oh my God. Hey, Faith, instead of trying to find someone to finally pop that crippled coochie of yours, why don't you fix yourself first? Fix yourself, fix your life, and then worry about something like that. There is no reason why any female should degrade herself in this manner, whether it's on social media or in real life. She has no clue who these people are. She has no clue who she's trying to talk to. People out there have the weirdest fetishes, and she's going to get somebody that has one of those fetishes and that could possibly harm her in some way. But she wants attention so fucking bad that it doesn't matter to her. It's absolutely gross.
See, the way my bank account set up, I got checking and savings, right? And all my money's in my savings, so it took like 3 to 4 business days to get my.
If you cannot read what it says on the video, it clearly states that her dad finally grew a set of balls and took her phone away from her. This is what needs to be done. If you cannot act appropriately and you cannot act like an adult online, then you need to be treated like the child you behave exactly like. So we are now at the moment where Faith is in the nursing home. It's something she wanted that she had been asking for. You'll see.
Hey guys, so a little update. I am currently at a nursing home for the next 30 days. So I'm going to be posting the updates here and letting everyone know how it's going. And I also will post the link to my wish list for the nursing home in my bio, because I will be here for 30 days. So if you guys want to contribute, you can click that link and it'll take you straight to it. Love you guys. Can't wait to make more content.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what she needs a wish list for, because they take care of everything there at the nursing home. But her wish list, from what I've seen of it, has just a bunch of shit on it. Stuff she does not need, especially at a nursing home, and junk food. That's about it. And again, what content, Faith? I have yet to see any content made by you. So here we have Faith now, a week into the nursing home, and already complaining and manipulating and gaslighting people that she knows, just so she can get things that she wants.
Guys, do you realize I didn't want to go there? I wouldn't be here if I didn't need a break, and my parents didn't need one. I would much rather have stayed at home and had a caregiver.
Faith, you seem to forget that the internet is forever, and we have you talking about how you would rather be in a nursing home than at home with your parents. But no, she wants to be at home where she has a caregiver that nobody in that household can afford to pay for. So now she's just going to bitch and complain that she's at the nursing home, which is where she wanted to be in the first place.
This wasn't my choice. It was my parents' choice, so I agree. They didn't want anyone in their house, and you don't get that.
No, Faith, everybody gets it. Everybody's heard the story over and over and over. We even heard it out of your dad's own mouth. The only one who doesn't seem to get it is you, because you're an ungrateful, entitled brat.
It is. I'm excited to be here, but just because I say the food's bad doesn't mean then that I'm not appreciative. The food's just bad.
You just said a minute ago you did not want to be there and you'd rather be at home with a caregiver. The food isn't that bad. Faith just isn't getting the food that she wants. Like fast food and shit that she shouldn't be eating. That's why she's complaining about the food, saying it made her sick, claiming she hasn't eaten in days. It's just all bullshit. Because when I do see her eating in live streams, it's all junk food.
That's all. Yeah, exactly. He said that. That's what he said. But if I had a caregiver, I would actually go places. My parents don't want to go the places I would like to go.
Really, Faith, if you had a caregiver, you'd go places. You are so full of shit. Whether you had a caregiver or not, you would still sit there on your ass 24/7 on TikTok. That's all you would do. What's the point in paying for a caregiver when you're just going to sit there on your phone all day, all night, still refuse to have your diaper changed, still refuse to take a shower, only being spoon fed? Like, what is the point in paying somebody that you can't afford to do the same thing that you're doing at home with your parents taking care of you? Like, it's just unfucking believable.
So that's what they don't understand. Hi, Millie. No, I'm not. I'm not okay. I am. I'm so sad. I know. Well, instead of me being able to get in bed in the proper way, a nurse came in and got me in bed, and literally I sat against the bed. She grabbed my legs from underneath me and she pivoted, and then she put me on the pillow and just said goodnight. And it was so aggressive.
Oh, wait. So you mean the nurse did her job and you're crying on TikTok about it? What did you expect? A kiss on the forehead? A story time of Goodnight Moon? Maybe a song? Like, really, Faith, stop it. The nurse put you in bed and said goodnight. She's not mommy. She's not going to sit there and tuck you in and sing you a song and read you a book, give you kisses and tell you, don't forget to say your prayers. You should know that already, anyways. Like, really? This is just absolutely fucking pathetic at this point. She wants everybody to think that now she's being mistreated at the nursing home, just like she's been lying all this time about being abused by her parents.
And I just don't appreciate it.
Oh, well, there's a big whooping surprise. Faith, you don't appreciate anything. You don't appreciate anyone. You don't appreciate your parents. You don't appreciate your friends. You don't appreciate people that have helped you financially. You don't appreciate a damn thing.
I'm not guilt tripping at all. Hi, Aurora. It's good to meet you. Okay. I haven't eaten. Morning.
Oh, so she just hasn't eaten breakfast yet. Oh, no. No, no, no. She's going to tell her friend that she hasn't eaten in the last 2 days. Which, come on. Come on, Faith. We all know that that's not true.
Hey Faith, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I've kind of listened in and out today, and I don't want to be negative and put you in a bad headspace, but the way things are going right now at the nursing home, it might be time to call your parents.
They won't let me go home. They're in Houston. So,
Oh, are they gone for the entire month?
yeah, pretty much.
Oh my gosh. Are they aware that you haven't had a shower and stuff?
Is that a trick question or something? Are they aware that she hasn't had a shower? Um, yeah, they couldn't even get her to shower at home. Did they really think that the nursing staff at a nursing home was going to force her into a shower? Yeah, they know. They know exactly how their daughter is.
They will be soon.
Yeah, because it's gonna just deteriorate in your health and and then why haven't you ate? Just because the food is so horrible, or what was the reason?
It makes me sick.
And then I heard that they're giving you your medication at wrong times.
Well, not the times that I normally take them
Oh.
at home. So it hits me harder.
Yeah, the nursing home food isn't making her sick unless it's just because it's causing her stomach to have actual real food in her stomach instead of just junk food 24/7. And her medication, she wouldn't take her medication at home. That's why it's hitting her so hard because she is being forced to actually take the medication she was supposed to be taking at home but fought her parents against taking.
Is it because you take them usually later on, or is it because they're doing it where they're doing it like the prescription?
Yeah, they're doing it like the prescription, and I take them later.
So basically, they're following the law and they're giving her her medication as the prescription says to give it. Where Faith at home wasn't taking her medication correctly and was fighting her parents on even taking the medication. You know, like she fought them about changing her diaper once every 12 fucking hours. It's just, it's never ending with Faith. Oh my God, the gaslighting, the lying, the manipulation.
Oh my gosh.
So, I don't know. Mia, what did you say?
Yeah, they should probably help with giving you something for nausea for the food, but are you unable to order food from outside?
I am, but I don't have the funds right now. I've been negative for like 3 months.
Wait, you've been negative for 3 months, you say? But just a couple weeks ago, you actually stated that you gifted somebody $400 on TikTok because you just had $400 laying around that you could gift on TikTok. You know, instead of paying people back that you owe thousands of dollars to, you just gift some random person $400. But you've been negative for 3 months? I mean, my God, does this woman even know how much you are lying to her right now?
Until I get my check.
When does your check come?
The 3rd.
Well, I can see what I can do about ordering like a small meal or whatever. I don't know how much it'll cost. I mean, it won't hurt me like 20 or 25 bucks.
The thing is, like, I would rather, if you guys want to do that, then a DoorDash gift card would be great.
All of this whining and fake crying and lying and manipulation for a DoorDash gift card. Wow, Faith will just go to any low level to get whatever the fuck she wants.
Like, honestly.
Wait, how do you do a DoorDash gift card?
Amazon?
On Amazon? I could buy it on Amazon?
Yeah.
Is that, oh, it's just so like your address doesn't get linked and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I can possibly do that. I just never bought one on Amazon. I've never heard of that. And then if I buy it on Amazon, how do I send it to you?
You just email it to me.
Oh, why is Chell saying no?
Because people don't.
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah.
All you gotta say is people.
Logan, hello.
Oh, I don't know. She was probably saying no because she seems to know Faith a little more than you do, clearly.
I've known Faith for like 5 years, guys. Relax. You guys act like I just met her. I know Faith. I've known Faith before TikTok.
Yeah.
How about you look her up, bitch? Why don't you look up her real fucking everything instead of fucking what TikTok tells you?
Well, before you go popping off on other people, I get it. You what? Spoke to Faith for 5 years. Good for you. Awesome for you. Is it also a trait of yours to be easily lied to and manipulated? Because I counted 3 times that she lied to you just in the last few minutes, and you don't seem to give a shit. You just completely ignore it. That's what I don't get. All of these people who claim they've known her for so long and she's this upstanding human being who's wonderful and perfect, and yet why is she constantly lying and scamming people? Like, it's unfucking believable. Look, I get it. It's for food or whatever. But they are feeding her at the nursing home, and I don't buy it for 2 seconds that she hasn't eaten in 2 damn days. It's Faith, people. She has eaten. She wants junk food and fast food, and that's it. That is what she wants. And when Faith wants what she wants, then she's going to go to any lengths to make sure she gets it. That even means lying to someone she's known for 5 years. It's unbelievable how these people behave.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, Faith, shut up. I like that's all I can take for this video. I am sorry. We've already gone over the 2 hour mark on this video, and I literally can take no more of Faith's bullshit for one video. So I will leave you with this. There will be a part 2 because there's just so much more to cover. And this is just in the last 2 weeks. Just that, like, you should see her live streams. I have them recorded. And she goes live anywhere from an hour and a half to 4 or 5 hours. She goes live multiple times a day for hours and hours and hours. It is insane. I cannot keep up with this. And I have to skim through most of it because a lot of her live streams are her just sitting there staring at the phone, doing and saying nothing. But she expects everybody to just throw their money at her, though she's not doing anything. Or she's in boxes fighting with the chat and trying to get people to stick up for her. And now I don't know who she's going to get to stick up for her because her entire friend group has ran off because they found out that, oh, wow, yeah, Faye's been lying to you this whole time. Surprise, surprise. Everybody's been telling you. Look, this lady, this Aurora, whoever the fuck she was sitting there like, I've known her for 5 years. Like, you look her up and don't go by whatever you're told on TikTok. Nobody is going by what they're told on TikTok. We're going by everything we see with Faith. Everything coming out of her mouth, her behavior, her actions. That's what everybody is going by. She has clearly put on a complete facade for this girl for 5 whole years. And yes, Faith, being the narcissistic sociopath she is, can fake a full-ass personality for 5 whole years. Because clearly she has manipulated this person. I don't get it. I don't get it. People like her should be grateful for the help that they get. Anybody who gets help, I don't give a shit if you have disabilities or no disabilities. If you are receiving help, you should be grateful, not treat people like shit. And whether or not you are still getting help from your parents or not, you should still love and respect your parents. They are your parents. They gave you life. None of us asked to be born. Hell, your parents didn't even ask to be born. So we're supposed to blame them for everything that happens to us in our life? And trust me, there was a time in my life, early on in my 20s, where I blamed them for every fucking downfall I had. And then I grew up. And I realized that my downfalls are my fault, not my parents' fault. Faith will never grow up because she has been coddled for too long and given whatever the hell she wants for too long. And then she discovered the internet and realized that she can be more entitled and use her disability to make people feel sympathy for her and give her whatever the hell she wants. And that was the worst thing in the world that could ever happen. Do I honestly think she needs to get off social media? Yes, absolutely I do. There is no way Faith is going to be able to fix her life or herself being on TikTok 24/7. And that's what she does. And then when she is on live, all she does is lie. Everything out of her. Now she's trying to convince everybody that the nursing staff at the nursing home is mistreating her. Like, come on. Anybody who knows Faith, even for a week of listening to the way she's lied about her parents abusing her, should know that she's lying about the nursing staff mistreating her. But she's going to go with that for the whole next 3 weeks that she's in there. I don't know. If I was her parents, I wouldn't even bring her home. Anyways. Sorry this is such a long video. I've been working on this for a couple days and I'm ending it here. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Be safe. Bye, guys.